Yeah. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. I'm outside right now, but I just wanted to get with y'all real quick. I gotta say, man, this was a good game, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie to you, Drake Powell should start. Please let Terrence Mann come off to the bench. Y'all know I want Cam Thomas to start next to TrEgor Dëmin. But if Yeager can't start, I mean, if Cam Thomas can't start next to TrEgor Dëmin, then it gotta be Drake Powell. I don't see how after tonight Terrence Mann got a starting job with the Brooklyn Nets after tonight. Shout out to peoples in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, bro, Drake Powell, he got his career high tonight. You know, he made some clutch shots. Um, and this whole thing with MPJ going to another team, I wish we could put a pause on that. I wish Net fans could agree all around the world that he's best hit. Not only that, them trades is weak as hell. Those trades is weak as hell. 2030 waiting for Golden State Warriors after Curry. Fuck out of here. All of those trades are weak. They don't put and my thing is I want to see some success from pretty much Diego. I mean from this draft class in a rookie scale contract. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta give props to Dayron Sharp, man. Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. I see you. Shout out to BC. I see you. Nets fans are the best fans. You gotta know that. Shout out to People Hernandez. Come on down. 79-23. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta realize that this team is coming together slowly. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't think Jordy Fernandez could put Terrence Mann back in the starting lineup after what we all seen. After what we all seen, I don't think it's fair for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, this team, I see potential with it, bro. But Cam Thomas and MPJ got to be on the floor at the same time. And I got to say this because I know nobody else ain't going to really say this. It is pathetic the way they don't play Cam Thomas in no sets. They don't put him in no sets. None. Oh, most of his plays be ISO. He'll get the ball on his curl on the top of the 3-point line, and then after that, it's up to him to self-create. There's no picks. There's no backdoor screens. There's nobody slashing to the basket. There's everybody standing around in a 5 and out, like I said, waiting for Cam Thomas to create offense. And it's going to be good sometime, but not all the time. But my problem with that is, if you watch the game, they showed the stat where the best not catch and shoot, dribble handoff, shoot player is MPJ is second and Cam Thomas is fifth. Yo, is that you see that too, right? Yo, Carl. Yo, I see, it's terrible, bro. It's nobody that self-creates. You could say Drake Powell, he kind of self-creates, but come on, like, he not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I see how they go, Carl. I see how they go away from Cam Thomas. You know what I mean? Like, they act like Cam Thomas. Yo, Money Mike, bro. They wrong for that, bro. They keep trying to make it seem like they don't need Cam Thomas. They do. Even in that fourth quarter when we was trading baskets, we had a little dry spot for like a minute or two because Cam Thomas left the floor. Mind you, I didn't think it was a bad idea that Cam Thomas went to the bench because Drake Powell was cooking. And Cam Thomas, he had some, you know what I mean, some blooper plays where, you know what I mean, that he pretty much went ISO and he tried to score and he missed. He missed like 2 bad shots. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. Like, Jordy Fernandez is not drawing up no plays for Cam Thomas, bro. That shit is horrendous. Like, how could you do that? How could you be so cold? How could you be so, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all want to think that in the NBA, you can only win in the NBA with one shot creator in the MPJ. You can't. Look at the New Orleans Pelicans and see how many shot creators they got. They got Jordan Poole. They got Trey Murphy. Don't tell me Trey Murphy ain't no shot creator. He was cooking us. You got Drake. You got Trey Murphy. You got Jordan Poole. You got Zion Williamson. You got Jeremiah Fairs. Bro, I just named 4 shot creators. You got Sadiq Bey. They got 5 shot creators right there, bro. Right there. This shit is ridiculous, bro. Niggas don't want to Yeah, it's not like they even replacing Cam Thomas, bro. Like y'all not even replacing Cam Thomas. Like I like Nolan TrEgor, but he not putting the ball in the basket enough. You know what I'm saying? He's fast as hell, but for the most part, I think he's still one of those players that we gotta wait and see. You know, I don't want to put no rush on Nolan TrEgor. I like his potential. I want to continue to see him grow and develop as a player, and I don't want to see him get traded in no silly shit like that. I think I think he could be. I won't say a star. I was thinking a star, but I won't go that far yet. You know what I'm saying? But he remind me of Trae Young, real shifty and fast. You know what I'm saying? So I see the potential there. You know what I mean? I see good things from Nolan, and you know what I mean? I like this team. You know, even if this team don't have Cam Thomas, obviously I like this team. But the way they moving around, like Cam Thomas not even on the team, it is nasty, man. I hate seeing that we go other ways. We go other ways on the offensive side of the ball, and it's not Cam Thomas. It's not like our offense is that elite to be doing that shit. Jordy Bowl is hell knowing that, and what's his like, bro? And Cam Thomas be keeping us in the game. He be getting us the lead. He be making it a 2-point game. You know what I'm saying? And his defense ain't terrible. Like he the only one getting scored on. No, you trying to tell me Trey Murphy did all of that to Cam Thomas? No. Excuse me. Sadiq Bey getting that offensive rebound and putting it back for a dunk. Bro, come on. Yago is right there. That's not Cam Thomas' fault. So what I'm saying is you got a lot of fans that pull up on this panel and anything that Cam Thomas does wrong, they point it out. And not just me, other content creators too, they point it out. But what about the other things? What about, of course, as content creators, we're supposed to look at the good, the bad, everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look for in content creation. You know what I mean? I try to cover all bases. You know what I mean? And that being said, we didn't have to lose that game. That ball bounced right to Sadiq Bey. Like he had no contest. Like nobody was there to contest him or nothing. That shit was crazy, man. Word. But yeah, man. Shout to Carl said Cam thought he could audition for the league at 35 points a game in yet another tank season, but management said, F you, Cam, it sucks. Yeah, yo, bro, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, literally crazy. I really dislike how they doing this shit right now. You know what I mean? Jordy Fernandez, I seen him in a post game. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I'm gonna listen to it. You know, I'm moving around a little different tonight because I gotta be up early. So you know what I'm saying. I started it early. I started it. You know what I mean. I ain't even out. I ain't even at the crib yet. You know what I'm saying. Shout to Leaf. Leaf 4788, he sent a super chat. This is his handle. Y'all can subscribe to Leaf at this handle. He does the play-by-plays. You know, I was on my phone, so I really couldn't be, two places at once. So I ducked. I came to his page at halftime. I checked it out. I tapped the like button. I'm already subscribed. Y'all gotta know that. You know what I'm saying? And just ultimately, bro, I thought it tonight was a good game, but I thought we could have won this game. This shit kind of hurt, man, coming this close to a win. But it does give fans like me the knowing of what happened in the fourth quarter, what we should do in the fourth quarter, how we should close in the fourth quarter. And ultimately, we need a second option. And Yago looking like he could be that second option. I see Drake Powell trying to step up and be that second option. You know what I mean? But trust me, the defenses is not stupid, bro. If they know the ball is coming to MPJ, and even though MPJ got that shot off, bro, in my opinion, he was tired. You know what I'm saying? He was tired. And what I realized too is that when Cam Thomas is scoring and they let MPJ sit on the bench, he get the rest more. You know what I mean? If it's true that Nets fans are concerned about his health and feel like, like what's the usage rate, and how much can he handle, and how long is this sustainable? I mean, to be honest, I think he'll be an all-star all year. I think he's still going to play at an elite level after the All-Star break. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm more getting at the fact that I'm more getting at the fact that it's not sustainable to try to run an office with one shot creator in your starting lineup. And again, y'all gotta know, bro. I enjoyed this game. I don't want y'all to think that I didn't enjoy this game. This was a good game. You know what I'm saying? It was a good game. It just hurts to lose that shit, bro. I know you know what I mean? But it do look like we on a tanking situation. It do look like we fan the tank. It do look like that's the direction we going. It look like that's what's finna happen. You know what I mean? I'm just calling it how I see it. Man. Y'all already know Nets fans is the best fans. And I gotta say this about Day'Ron Sharp. I am impressed. Day'Ron Sharp has a knack for getting rebounds, bro. Day'Ron Sharp definitely always around the basketball. I like how he's getting those tip dunks. I like Day'Ron Sharp, man. Um, yo, people's talk to us, man. What happened with Clax tonight,
Yo,
man?
yo, what's good, Breezy? What's good, man? Yo, I woke up like 5 minutes left, yo, cause I'm on them Gorilla Glues and shit, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a wash season. Remember, I don't miss no games, I don't miss no quarters, but I see it was like 10, 101, 100. I
Yeah.
got nervous as fuck. I was like, oh shit, they about to win the meaningless game. But then
Mm.
I seen like they was raving about Drake Powell. I see he had some nice moves.
Mm-hmm.
He got fouled on that 3 point line.
Yeah.
Much more aggressive, man. We need to see that. We need to see Drake Powell. You just have that ball.
Yeah.
Pause. When Igor don't have it, or what's the name?
TrEgor.
MPJ
We
don't
call it. We
have it.
calling him Trey. We calling him TrEgor right now. TrEgor. TrEgor, man.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Igor just passed Kerry Kittles for most
Yeah.
3 points
Hell
for
yeah.
the franchise. That's crazy for somebody
For the
who
rookie
who
season.
wasn't
Hell yeah.
supposed to shoot, who wasn't supposed to know how to shoot. Breezy. He's remember he's supposed to be a bad shooter. He's supposed to. Everybody said he can't shoot. He's the second best shooter in the draft class. That's
Okay.
obvious. That's obvious. Right behind Concanapoli. But I don't know. But I think Igor got a better form than Concanapoli. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
More range. Let him just get stronger. He's gonna start like making shots like where Steph Curry been making them shits. Watch.
Okay.
You just need to get stronger, like upper body. But
Yeah.
that's year 2, year 3 and shit. Watch out, because you got the confidence. He gonna let them shits fly, yo. That he gonna let them
Mm-hmm.
shits fly. Like, do you want somebody who's confident, who gonna be like, I'm gonna take that shot, or somebody be like, nah, I'll pass it. I'll. You know what I mean? I'll pass it because I don't know because it's not it's not in my DNA. Nah, we don't want that. We don't want that. You know what I mean? So, Nicholas, you can see you asked me, what I think about Nicholas. Well, you can see his days are coming to an end. You can see from his face.
So
Did
let
you
me let
see
me
him on the
ask you
bench
this.
too? Did you see him on the bench when he did that? I don't want to cut you off, Breezy, but by the baseline push ended up the call ended up staying.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
seen him on
Yeah.
the
I seen
bench,
that.
Breezy. I seen him on the bench. That guy's done. He knows it's over
Yeah.
because he
Yo. So
knows
let me
when
ask you
you
this.
start Nicholas.
Peoples.
Yeah,
Peoples. Let me ask you
go
this.
ahead. Yes,
Just so we could go around the panel. Shout out to
of
John. It's
course.
his birthday. Happy birthday, John. Shout out to
Yeah,
Leaf.
yeah.
I just want to ask you this last question. Peoples. Do you think that Day'Ron should start over Nick Claxton? Should he take his spot?
Man. Honestly, Breezy, does it really matter? Does it really matter, Breezy?
Okay.
But with both guys, let me. I just want to say this, and then I'll pass it. With both of those guys, Breezy, whenever you start them or they on your roster, and there's no other like a legitimate big man, you will bound to have a 11-27 record every season. That's just the way it is gonna go.
All right, all
When you
right. I'm gonna
have
come
these
back,
guys,
peoples. Let me come. Let
like
me come back
like
to you,
Nicholas,
peoples.
without the superstar, without the great players around him, he will
Hmm.
always be like 11 and 27 every season. That's
All
it.
right, let me come
But
back to
next
you,
next
bro.
person. Next, I appreciate that, Breezy. Appreciate that, my guy.
I got you. I got you, people. We're gonna come back to you. Let me just, you know what I
I
mean. I
got you.
want to wish John a happy birthday. He could be anywhere in the
Appreciate
whole
it.
wide world. He here with us. You know what I'm saying? Nets fans is the best fans.
Happy
John, talk,
birthday, John. That's a birthday
John,
gift.
talk
Appreciate
to us.
Tank loss,
I've been watching
John.
you on
Tank loss,
X.
baby.
I've been watching you on X, John. You finally got what you was your birthday wish, motherfucking
I
birthday
Yes.
know.
wish.
Yeah.
Talk to
Yes.
I,
us, John.
I,
Talk to us.
yeah,
Yes.
how ironic. When I blew out the candles before, my wish must have been, can we start Drake Powell Yago together? And it actually
Gorgeous night.
happened.
Gorgeous
That's
night tonight.
amazing. It's
Gorgeous
amazing
night.
how it played out like that. But yeah, listen,
Yes.
Drake Powell, it was a great game. One of his best games. He was playing at his natural position. He was the best on plus or minus tonight, a +5. He was just aggressive tonight. Everybody's been saying they want to see aggressive Powell, and that's what he was tonight. I mean, to be able to score not only over Derek Queen, but he scored over Zion. Like his footwork and ability to like dribble the basketball when he's literally like doing ISO plays is special. Like we all know he's an athlete, but his ability to dribble the ball and focus on scoring against his opponent is really dynamic. He also had a great running interior bucket too against I think it was Fears, was one of the young guys on that team. Like he really can play with good pace when he's self-creating. So this was just a great game for Drake Powell. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and
Career
he
high.
def- he made a case to be a starter. Like I know we want to experiment with the Nolan thing potentially, but I kept saying
Nah,
Drake
nah,
Powell.
nah, 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 nah. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I don't want Terrence Mann to start. So you either put
Me
Yago at
either.
two and Nolan at one, or keep Yago at one and put Drake Powell at two.
It- it-
Whether which one they choose is on them. But from what it's worth, John, I ain't gonna hold you. Drake make a stronger case to start at the two and let Yago be the one, opposed to Nolan being the one and Yago being the two. You know what I mean, I'll say that.
Most
Man is
definitely.
going to get traded, though,
I said
Breezy.
it weeks
Man
ago
is going to
Drake
get
Powell
traded.
should have got this opportunity. I know he had to put in the work. I know he had to gain more confidence in his abilities, but I feel like the confidence was always there. It's just the opportunity. Now being a starter, he knew in his mind, I got to amp it up tonight, and he did. And I just think Drake Powell and Yegor complement each other well. They're like yin and yang. Where Yegor lacks on the defensive end, Powell makes up for it. Or where Powell slightly lacks on the offensive confidence side, Yegor is offensively doing really well. Yegor had a solid 17 tonight. 5 assists. He hit some really clutch threes. Another clutch three in the fourth quarter. He also had a really good interior layup play as well. But yeah, he's also cracking records. I think he's going to pass Kerry Kittles if he has
He
more than
did.
two threes. The next,
He already did.
did he
Yeah.
tie tonight though? Didn't say he tied tonight though, right?
No, no,
No,
no.
he passed.
No. He
No, he
tied
passed.
early in the game, but I think he hit like 2 3 pointers after that,
That's
and then he
amazing.
took the lead. Yeah,
That's
That's amazing.
crazy.
He was
For
cracking
that, for
records,
somebody
man.
who Kerry Kittles is, man, he's
Shout
great
out
for the
to
net.
shout out
Net's
to
great.
Yegor, man. Breaking records, gaining more confidence by the day. I just think a Yegor Powell combination is what we should see going forward because those two guys balance each other out. No
We
Cloudy.
love Kerry Kittles. Pause.
No Cloudy's night was interesting. I think it was a little consistent, but he did have 6 assists, so that's something that he's trying to show he can play make a little bit. The bench with the Dayron Sharp, 15 and 9, another solid performance. You asked what's going to happen with Claxton Dayron. Locked on Nets, Eric Slater and Brett Siegel from Clutch Sports talked about how the Nets might hold off on making any deals at the deadline with the centers and might wait to the offseason because logically it would make sense to extend Dayron because we keep him at a cheaper price, and more teams that already want Claxton might be willing to meet the price that Sean Marks wants. Teams like Hornets, Lakers, Celtics, even like if they don't make any big moves at the deadline, those teams could definitely talk to Claxton in the offseason. Pacers as well. So I think that situation is going to be resolved in the offseason as opposed to the deadline. And MPJ, he had 20 points tonight. I thought it was interesting how Drake Powell in the end of the fourth quarter, he had a chance to get the last shot off, and then he gives it to MPJ, who has a wide open three, and he misses. And this is the thing I keep saying: the one man offensive system Jordy's created. It seems like a lot of teams are figuring it out right now lately, playing a lot more aggressive against them, and that's what I
fact.
like about the rookies.
That's perfect for us, John.
No, no, but I know, but that's what
That's
I like
perfect
about
for
the
us.
rookies and Powell, Yegor, Nolan, and Wolf. The Wolf had some good moments tonight. They find their own identities on the court outside of that. So if anything does happen to MPJ, I think the rookies are telling Jordy we are getting more confident day by day. We're developing our schemes. We want to be a part of this for the long term, and that's the best you can hope for if the Nets make any big moves to this upcoming deadline. So I just like the progress I'm seeing from the rookies, and I hope they can continue this. But I totally agree. The Terrence Mann thing, we don't need him on this team anymore. Drake Powell made a strong case to start with Yegor, and I just hope Jordan makes the adjustments. This is about embracing the guys you drafted, and hopefully they keep getting more opportunities to prove themselves. But this is a great thing. Yeah, they could have potentially won tonight, but they're getting better, and that's what you want to see. And this upcoming second half, we're almost at the second half, 3 games away. This second half should be dedicated to the rookies. Keep challenging them, keep testing them, and they're responding very accordingly to the tests. And that's what you want to see from these rookies. So, regardless of what deadline stuff we do, the rookies are in a great headspace right now, and they're definitely giving some of their opponents a run for their money every night. And I think eventually it's going to make them that much stronger. So, shout out to the rookies tonight. They brought it, and on my birthday, nothing more I could ask than a great effort at the end of the day.
I was going to show you. See what we have to lose, right?
Nah,
You see
salute.
what we have to lose. We Wizards down by
Hold on,
20
people.
already. Breezy.
Hold on, people.
Yep.
Hold on. We finna go to Lee.
You see, that's what we have
As,
to
as
keep
y'all
losing.
can see, Lee, he put his handle right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can subscribe to him right here. He did the play-by-play tonight. Talk to us, Lee. What you seeing tonight, bro?
I seen some things from Drake Powell that made me believe that he actually want to survive the horror movie that he's stuck in. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he showed something tonight. I mean, he showed that he could get to the basket. He showed athletics. He showed ability. But at the same time, bro, like this is just part of the long list of flashes that all our rookies showed that they could do in spurts and everything, bro. Like nothing is consistent and nothing is in the belt. However, um, what I do want to say is that I don't even want to get to the trade yet, but if you hell bent on Terrence Mann not being on this team no more, then you hell bent on that 14 trade that I showed you the other day.
Aim high,
So
No,
Sean.
bro.
Aim high.
Listen,
so
I'm not. Hell no, I don't want that trade. But Terrence Mann should start over Drake Powell or Cam Thomas or Diego at the two spot. But I say this, Lee. Then we're gonna go right back to Lee. You hindering Drake Powell progress by starting Terrence Mann after tonight.
okay, I mean, but and at the same time, I agree with you, bro. Like, listen, if Drake Powell and Diego is going to be in the backcourt, it could work. It seems like Nolan is going to be the backup point guard because if you start him and Diego, there is no backup point guard. So he's probably most likely going to come off the bench with Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas is still on minutes restriction
I see that
for
score,
some
right?
reason. He's still on minutes restriction for some reason, bro. Like I don't know how well the hamstring is doing or this, that, and the third. Maybe they don't want to overexert it. Whatever the case may be. But it seems as if
Disgusting for them Wizards.
the trajectory of a lot of these players, man, could go up. It's gonna have to take more minutes, and in order for that to happen, a lot of these veterans is just gonna have to get moved out to the side or moved out the way. I'm not
Right.
just like the thing about the 14 trade that a lot of people don't realize is that we are creating an avenue and we're going straight down that road, bro. We're not zigzagging, we're not making turns, we're not stopping in the middle of the road. Go, oh hey, here goes this player that's 20 something years old. Here go like we going straight down the road and it leads to youth and rookies and a lot of us is gonna be disappointed come trade deadline. A lot of us is going to be disappointed about what happens and what happens to some of the players that we've grown that's grown on us over the years. So it is what
Sh-
it is, man.
Sean
I
Mars,
mean,
you better get the step in, boy. You better get the step in, boy.
I let it known, I let it be known. I'm not going to shed a tear for none of these niggas that get traded, bro. I'll be honest with you. You know, because the Nets is in the shitter, bro. Like, and that's what I rep. Man, it's 4 letters, it's one flag, it's 2 colors, bro, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? So
You
like,
got to
Leave.
feel better about the rookies, though, Leaf. I mean, Diego Powell. You said that combination wasn't going to work tonight, but it did. They both play well together. Diego Powell. Powell's now
33
finding his
second chance
confidence.
I
points. You know,
mean,
Like,
who does it really matter,
I mean,
guys? 33 chance second
listen,
chance points. Does it really
well,
matter? Who
giving up
cares?
non-offensive. Listen, I ain't worried
Who
about the
cares?
game. Listen, they did play well together, but as I said before. It's a flash. It's a spurt, bro. Like it's
It's
nothing
not a spurt.
consistent.
Wait, wait, wait. Jaeger played 28 and Powell 24. It's not a spurt. They played well within the flow of the game. Honestly, if they weren't dishing out all those assists to MPJ who's missing threes, they potentially could have had game-winning shots. But this is why I keep saying the system needs to be expanded outside of MPJ. I think Powell and Jaeger, they're finding their offensive strides now together because they yin and yang
But
on the
John,
court.
But
John,
let's
this is
have that.
what this is
But
what
let's
makes it
hold
a
on. Let's have that
flash.
conversation. Let's have that conversation because realistically, we don't have a second option. Y'all already know. I think Cam Thomas is the second option, but you see the Nets and what they doing to him. So if we don't get a second option, bro, they always want to go to MPJ. And I'll say this, and this is not a pun at Allen Iverson, but I feel like he couldn't get past the Lakers because it was just him. He had to go up against Shaq and Kobe. It wasn't just like he lost to Kobe or just lost to Shaq. Like this one star per team shit does not equal winning, bro. You need more than one star. And for what it's worth, the Nuggets had more than one star. We didn't know MPJ was like that, but he was definitely on the team when they won the championship. You see what I'm saying? You need a second option. You cannot be in this league and think you could win with just only one shot creating option, bro. You can't just have one shot creating option and just the rest catch and shoot players. You need
MPJ
some
is a
type of
second
shot
option
creating.
though. He's not a first option.
What I would say to that is that we got to remember, bro. Like teams back then in 2001 wasn't built like they are today. At least not the teams that went to the finals. You ain't gonna find a team that's built like that till they get into the finals. That's number one. Number two, what the Nuggets had was basically a lot. Yeah, they definitely did have a lot of bullshit shot makers in Jamal Murray, and even MPJ, and even in Joker, bro. There's a lot of shit that just went their way offensively. But what I will say is that for everybody that wants to go in this one direction, and that's youth, and all hell been on this 14 trade, and that doesn't include the host of this channel because we already know where he stands on it. Um, just be careful what you ask for, bro. That's all I'm also that listen, that's all I'm gonna say on that, man, on that front. But as far
We
as the game goes,
asking for
I
that
thought the
top three
game,
pick, man. Asking for that top three pick. We're
Right.
yeah,
not.
I'm not
you
gonna hold you, bro.
also
I'm gonna ask y'all this. It's a question. I'm asking y'all and I'm asking in chat. We could go to John first because it's his birthday. Um, if we could draft who we wanted based on what our team look like now, I'm gonna answer the question. Then ask John. I'm gonna say Boozer. I'm gonna say Boozer not because he's the best player, but because might be the best fit. And the reason why I'm saying that is contingent on Noah Clowney. If Noah Clowney keep going on these shooting slumps, I feel like maybe his role isn't a starter power forward. Maybe he's that good, especially when he come off of the bench. So, John, how you calling this?
are
If you
you
could
down
draft
for
based on
Daniel
what our
taking his
team look
spot?
like tonight, well, I mean, just in general, right now, what would you do with the draft?
I'm gonna name super high for AJ DeBosa. Like the biggest thing we need is shot creators. Right now, you can say MPJ is the number one guy, but he's starting to get exposed a bit. And right now, the number two, there honestly isn't a clear number two right now. You can make cases. It could be a Yegor. In your case, it could be a Cam. But I think right now, getting DeBosa changes our franchise a lot because that guy's an automatic bucket. He's very athletic. He's somebody that you can build a team around for the next 5 or 10 years. So
Is a real number one option,
if
John.
we had a
Is a
top
real
two
number
pick,
one option.
he's definitely the guy you want to get on this team because we've never had a franchise guy. So I would go as high as the Bossa. But if I had a second choice, Caleb Wilson because he embodies positionless basketball, which is what Jordy wants to do by testing these rookies playing different positions. So the Bossa or Wilson, I think, is ultimately what is going to get us very far in what we're trying to build in Brooklyn basketball.
Well, watch out for Kingston Fleming too,
Okay.
just in
All right,
case
hold on. Well,
Kingston
go ahead,
Fleming.
Leaf. Who you got? So he said AJ DeBon then Caleb Wilson. All right, cool. So who you got, Leaf? Who would you got?
I probably have that same order. The reason being is because the position that's probably going to be the most vacant is the position that's the least athletic, and that's probably the three. The reason being is because a lot of people don't want to believe that, but it's one thing I need the tankers to know, and that's one thing I need the non-tankers to know. The tankers, I need y'all to know that
Thanks,
this
Joe.
27, this 27-8 that y'all getting from MPJ, this is the best that it's
Let's
going to
go
be for the next.
Sacramento Queens. Let's
This
go,
is the best
Sacramento
that it's gonna
Queens.
be for the Nets for a while, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, baby.
The next person that averaged 27 and 8 on this team is probably gonna be years from now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like it is what it is. Now that with that being said, I need the non-tankers to know that
We
this
live,
team,
Breezy. We live, baby. We
this
live,
this
baby.
this
Sacramento
team,
Queens. Let's go. Let's
this
go.
team as constructed, it's gonna get flipped, bro. It's gonna get flipped because not because that's what we do. That's what our front office does, bro. Like they are contingent on keep shuffling the deck and shuffling the cards until they get the hand that they like the most. That's
Leaf,
just how
Leaf.
they do.
Let me ask you about a deadline. Are you on board with cleaning the house? I want Nets to clean the house, man. Fuck this shit. Just clean the house.
I'm not on board with it. I'm on board with a direction, whether it's the MPJ direction or whether it's the
No, I'm saying
direction
if you
of
get a great deals, Leaf. If you get the best deals possible, clean the motherfucking house, man. Just
Well,
what's the
clean
we'll
that
best
start.
deal.
shit. Stay on
What's the
11
best deal
wins.
possible?
Stay
What's
on
the best
11
deal
wins.
possible?
Well, we'll start
I
out
think it's
tonight with the
possible. I think
well,
it's possible,
peoples.
Leaf.
We'll
I
start
think
out
it's
tonight with the Warriors because
If we not giving I put it to you this way.
package
If
Nicholas
go
and Cam Thomas together, and then Michael Porter
hold up,
separately, and then Terrence
appreciate it,
Mann and
Dennis.
Michael Porter
Appreciate it,
together.
Dennis
here's
Snowden.
here's the thing about that packaging shit, bro. Like if the Warriors call my phone and they ain't willing to give up two first, bro, like I'm hanging up.
Yeah.
I think we could
Minimum
get to
two
two
first. I'm
firsts
hanging
with
up.
them.
No,
I
we
think we
need that
can. Wait,
2026
I think
first
we
round
can
pick.
because they can
We need that
offer you
2026.
unprotected. They can offer you a pick swap. I know people don't like protected picks, but
The
I think
thing
you can negotiate that. Like a combination, you can
I don't
negotiate
like
with them.
protected pick. I don't like protected picks neither,
Uh,
bro, because
then
I'm
a pick
giving you
swap
20.
is better. I think they'll go as far as a
Yeah,
pick
fuck the
swap. If
protected
not
shit. Fuck
protected,
the
a pick
protected
swap.
shit.
I don't care about no pick swap. I want unprotected first. That's what I want,
Unprotected.
bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm
unprotected. Fuck that.
why
For
am I
MPJ, unprotected.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Maria.
John
Fuck that.
John, why am I giving you 27 and 8, bro, and all you got for me is swaps? I
Mm-hmm.
don't want
I would.
swaps, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would do a swap toward 2029 and unprotected 2031 because those could be valuable assets in
John,
the post.
we
No,
trying to get
wait,
over
wait.
teams, John.
No,
We
wait,
trying to
listen,
get over teams,
this is
not
what people
other way
know.
around.
Wait, people's Curry is going to retire next 3 to 4 years. Those picks are towards the end of Curry's time in the Warriors, where they're going to have to rebuild and start from scratch. Those picks could be huge trade assets for the Nets to utilize to get a
Yeah,
big
no, yeah,
upgrade down the
no, that's
line.
fine, John. John, that's
That's
fine. But
part of the
we
negotiating
want
process there.
we want that 2026 pick too from the Warriors.
I
We
don't
want
know.
that for
Listen,
we want
Oh,
they got the 2026. Give it up.
the
John,
2026
Give it
pick
John,
up.
is interesting, but
John,
it could go up. If they have MPJ, it could go up from 15 to
John,
That's
20.
okay.
John. Hold on,
That's
hold on.
okay. They
Let
already
me say
got
this real
19
quick,
John,
bro.
losses.
Hold on. Let
John,
me say this real quick.
they're gonna
No,
be
let me
around the
say this.
20th
Oh,
pick.
Wait, let
people,
Breezy go. Let Breezy
20th
go.
pick.
Let Breezy go.
people, let me say this,
Oh, my
bro. What
bad.
I'm
My bad.
saying, the reason why I'm not interested in those Golden State Warrior picks is because of the rookie scale contract of Diego and the rest of the draft class. If we can't get a draft pick in their rookie scale contract in 4 years, and within that 4 years, bro, I think it's meaningless. Regardless
But
of
yeah,
how
but
good it is, as
preferably
far as the play,
I'm not.
hold on. The player
15
development
this year.
window for this draft class is these next 2 years. Yo, the fans gonna want to see this team be competitive in the next 2 years.
That's
Like,
true.
why are we
2026.
talking
We
about
need that
draft
first
picks in
round.
2029,
2026 first round.
2030? That's too far away.
But
Breezy, we need that
the
26 first round,
Well,
Breezy.
well,
We
the
need the
reason why I
26.
bring it up is because we know how this front office operates. They're looking at the star market every year. Even if they don't make a move, they're always in connection, right? Having those 229, 231 late picks, you couple that with that Nuggets pick, that's a superstar package. You think about some of the stars being traded right now for like 2 to 3 picks as opposed to 4 to 5 back in the day. Now in the CB era, stars only going for what?
John,
2 to 3 first round picks. Those picks we could cobble together if we did that deal with the Warriors and Nuggets pick is very valuable to a team who might have to
John,
give up a star. That's all I'm saying about that. I agree that having a pick in 2026 would be great, but if we give them MPJ, that pick could go from 15 all the way up to 20 something, which I don't think
John,
that pick would be as valuable as the Nets would want it to be if that's a pick they wanted from the Warriors. I think a
John,
2029 and a 2031 is valuable because it's at the end of Curry's career where they're going to be a rebuilding team at that
John,
point. That's the kind of deal
John,
I would do with them.
John,
Yeah.
I could guarantee you, bro. If the 14 trade go through and we're left with and out goes MPJ, out goes Terrence Mann, out goes whatchamacallit. And then at the end of the year, Nick Claxton is most likely going, and all you left with is basically you basically left with Dayron 1 year, and basically Moody and Malik Monk and Kevin Herter. I can guarantee you the free agent market, bro, as far as big free agents that want to come here, is officially closed. They're gonna take one look at this roster and they're gonna see 1 and 2, mostly 1 and 2 year players, 1 and 2 and 3 year players, bro, and they're gonna go no.
If we
Hold
got
on, yeah.
if
Hold on. Before we get too much into the future conversations about the Nets, I just want to address the chat. They got some good conversation in the chat. Yes, TrEgor outplayed Derek Queen, and he outplayed Jeremiah Fizz. The significance is that both of them are lottery picks, to my knowledge.
He's a short guy.
So, and I'm saying that
Pause.
to say that, I want to be the one to say it. Let me say it. When I went to the draft, you could ask Dylan, you could ask Gary. I was pissed we got Yegor because I wanted Jeremiah Fizz. But after tonight, bro, I was staying on my square to say I was wrong, and Yegor outplayed both of them, bro. And he was
Did you
hooping,
see
bro.
that 3-point shot? The from the corner. What's the name? Old boy
Hold up.
Fierce.
To be
That
to
shit
be
was
fair,
so
Derek. To
off,
be
yo.
fair,
His jump shot is
hold up,
bad.
bro.
His
I
bad
give
jump
y'all
shot.
fist, but
It's
to
bad.
be hold on, peoples, bro. To be fair, I give y'all fist tonight. So fist, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shooting was not too
That's a
too much to
broken
speak
jump
of,
shot.
bro.
You know that,
Like
right, Leaf? He got the
I
broken
don't
jump
know if it,
shot because he don't
I
have
don't know
the
if it's
the
broken. He
born.
just wasn't
He got to be
hitting.
born with that form.
Hold on,
Igor
bro.
got
Like I
that
don't.
natural born shit. He do.
Hold on, bro.
Oh, my
Like
bad, Leaf. Go ahead, Leaf. Go.
Derek Queen only played 16 minutes, bro. So that I guess that you could do with that what you will, bro. But at the same time, I guess if you want to say after tonight, bro, like in that one game, yeah, definitely Diego played much better than Fizz. But I can guarantee you this: if Fizz was on this team, his trajectory, and his growth would be a whole lot faster than a lot of our rookies is right now. I can guarantee you that.
Oh
One,
no,
one
bro.
because of
He's fast though. He's fast. Motherfucker is fast though. Excuse
Leaf,
my
our
language.
the
rookies
reason.
are improving though, Leaf. Like I get it. It's not improving at the rate you want it, but today and some of the recent
It's
games,
not
there are a lot of
improving at the
positives
rate
I'm taking
nobody
away
wanted.
from it.
Yo,
No,
if
listen, Leaf,
Jeremiah
Leaf,
Fears didn't
Leaf,
have the
Leaf, Leaf.
speed,
You
John,
said something
he
interesting.
wouldn't
Wait,
make
wait,
it to
Leaf.
the NBA. I feel
Wait,
like he
Leaf
wouldn't
said
make it to
something
the NBA.
interesting. If we do trade some of these vets, and we have a young core of let's say 6, right? 5 this year, the 6th guy hoping franchise guy, even core 6, right? We're gonna be armed with a lot of cap space. You can find some more vets to play with these young guys, but yes, the young guys are going to be the main focal point of getting this team somewhere. And yes, there's a lot of risk with that, but the East is not exactly the West right now. The Nets have a chance if the coaching staff buckles down and sets up better schemes for them. These guys will their projection I think will go much higher than
And
what
do
you think it
what?
will right now. To a play into maybe a first round eventually in two or
Huh?
3 years if they get the proper development. Being the main focal points. You guys just see it play out though. If that's where we
Of
go, if we do
playing.
trade some Leaf, it is possible in a weak East. Yes, if we
Of
get a franchise.
playing.
Oh man, listen, Leaf. I can't just go. Oh my God, we're screwed if we get rid of these vets. We drafted 5 guys this year. If we get a Wilson, a DeBassa, or a Boozer, we can be a playing team in a year or two. If we are leading a young movement of sorts, and we will have vets on this team. We're not just going with a full youth movie. Of course, you'd have to get some vets in the market, but that's what we've done the last
Yeah,
10 years of fine
we
vets all over the
we
damn
we
world.
we
Yeah,
need we
yeah.
need that top 4 pick, man. There's
But
no other
Leaf,
way around.
we've never
We
pushed
need that,
we've
John.
never pushed homegrown
We need
guys
that.
as the focal point in the last 10 years. That's why none of our homegrown guys ever got any awards. Now Yego's breaking records, Powell's finding the confidence, Wolf is trying to figure some things out, Nolan's getting more confident. Like you add that with a potential franchise guy, you have a identity with a
Yes.
young core.
Yes.
It won't
Danny
be
Wolf
perfect off the
defense
bat,
is
but these guys
beautiful.
are
I know you
getting
make
better.
mistakes on defense, but
But these
right,
guys
John?
are getting
But his
better.
defense is
I'm not
beautiful,
gonna
man. He be
lie to
standing
you. I'm
in
not
front of the
gonna lie to you,
guards. Your
bro.
guards be like
One
trying to
mic,
get,
one mic. Yeah,
trying to
y'all
pass
talking
him
at
and
the
shit.
same
He'd be like,
time. One mic.
He'd be like,
People,
motherfucker.
stop cutting John. People, stop cutting John off. Let him finish what he's saying.
Nah, I ain't trying to cut him off. I was just saying, well, you was talking about the rookies and shit, but I was saying
Yeah,
Danny Wolf.
yeah. Just to my
John,
point, like yeah.
the only thing I could really tell you, bro, like I mean, you know what? I'm gonna do this shit like Vince McMahon did Mick Foley and Jim Ross in 1996. I want you to believe in every minute of this shit because the second that it goes left, I want you to know what it feels like to have something that you believe in really, really break down in front of you. I want you to understand what it feels like, bro. Like to have that shit literally snap apart slowly and break into itty bitty pieces right in front of you since you
Leave,
believe in this young core so much.
leave,
I'm not
leave.
gonna say nothing else about it. I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna
listen, listen,
you
Leaf.
do it.
I've had
I'm
moments in
not.
my life where I felt that, but guess what? It didn't break me, it made me stronger, bro. So at the end of the day, the worst I saw was when we had the big three and we lost all that. So there's nothing worse this team could do to break that moment free. But you know what? Now we have a young core. We're trying to do this right. We have all the cap space in the world. We have over 30 picks. So when the time is right to get a star, Leaf, we will do it. But let's see what the young core can do behind a good coach. Let's see if that can come together as opposed to having vets on this team placate the rookies, not get you anywhere anytime soon. Let's try to do things a little right for once. Yes, the Nets are going to get a star eventually. We all know this. It's
Yeah.
Brooklyn. We're in New York. But you know what? It's a time to be right now when these rookies aren't even the main focal points. It's just right now that we're starting to see them break out on their own. Let's
Yo,
give that a
maybe,
full year next year. And then after
maybe,
that,
maybe,
let's the sky is our oyster at that point. Like, come
maybe
on. Like,
Leaf forgot we already been through worse, man. Leaf, did you forget, man? Did you forget we couldn't win with you know who? You know who, Leaf. We couldn't win with them, man. So whatever, whatever. Now, from now on, whatever goes, we just gotta just you know what I mean. Say maybe it's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying, Breezy? Because we already, you know what happened. We all know what happened about 4 or 5 years ago. Everybody knows.
all I could say is this upcoming
Everybody
draft
knows.
is huge. If the Nets do want to get back to becoming a winning team again, this draft is everything for the Brooklyn Nets. They got to put their all from now till then into put themselves in the best position possible. They are in a decent position, but this deadline will definitely play a factor. And if you get a top four guy, you have a legit future to build however you want to build this team. But you need that number one guy. MPJ right now, as good as he's done, he's not a guy you can build a franchise around the next 5 to 10 years. It is who you get in this upcoming draft in top four. Aim high for that. That's what I'm doing right now. And Leaf, these rookies are going through a lot, but I got to give it to them too. I didn't think they'd have this much mental strength in their first rookie seasons, and based off previous rookies we had the last 10 years, I would say this batch has some of the best mental strength I've seen in a long time. Like they handled all the lumps. Jaeger's handled all the verbal jabs. Powell's handled all the verbal jabs. And tonight I saw both of them at their most confident together. That is huge compared to where they were a month ago. That's the wins we got to take from it. And they're going to build and build, but you got to get there first. And I get it. We all want immediate results, but you know what? We tried to do that 10 years of trying to get immediate results, and it bit us in the damn ass over and over again. Now we have a chance to do it right for once. Let's see it play
John,
out a bit.
we need the payback for all the Nets fans suffering this lottery. In this lottery, somehow, if we get number one pick, maybe it will heal some of the Nets, wounds, man. It's gonna heal. If we don't get that top 3 to 4 pick, I don't think I think that wound is gonna stay fresh. Still gonna stay
Hold
fresh.
on, y'all. Let me get the chat involved because the chat. Shout out to the chat. W chat. Shout out to the ruler. He said Diego is impacting winning at year one. Nobody is saying anything about him having gravity similar to MPJ when moving off ball. Now, I'll say this, bro. We acknowledge Diego, but to say that he got the same gravity as MPJ, I think we're a little ahead of ourselves.
But
Now, that
Igor is a
being
demon, though.
right,
Igor is a
right, right.
demon.
But that being said, I give credit to the rulers of 5421. I give credit to this comment because that's why I was saying he should play the two guard because he's, in my opinion, more of an off-ball player than he is what I'm saying, an on-ball player, which is not a knock. It's not, it's just observing what's his game. And to me, yes, he is an off-ball player. And I think with him playing with MPJ next to him like a teammate, the stuff you talking about is going to rub off on Diego. He's going to get better with MPJ leading the team. This is why I disagree with the tank and say, yo, trade MPJ, because there's no veteran leadership. The next veteran it's Terrence Mann. These rookies ain't going to learn jack diddly squat from Terrence Mann. But if you
I
That's
like
something
how
we
you
can
said
agree
that
on.
shit. Jack Diddley squat, dude.
That's something we
right,
can
That's
agree
but
on.
funny.
if you keep MPJ on the team, bro, he championship pedigree. He been in the playoffs. It's just a lot of upsides. So I'm in a nutshell, not to be long winded. I think it's more of an upside to keep him than to trade him, and that's contingent on the weak ass trades that I heard. That I don't care if it's 14, 5, it could be 22 teams. If the Nets is not getting a top 3 pick for the 2026 draft, I'm done. Let me just say this and land the plane. We got 5 draft picks in this season. Next season, we get 1 draft pick. That's it. You got 6 draft picks in 2 seasons. That's all. We shouldn't be doing no more rebuilding than that. You feel what I'm saying? That we should be ready to go after that, bro. Not not waiting until 2029. Nah, bro. Put
Breezy,
Jaeger
don't.
around. Put Jaeger around somebody like Tyrese Halliburton, who do a lot, who looks for the 2 guard, who looks to pass, but he's the one that's on ball. He's the one dribbling. Yes, we need a point guard, man, and it's not Jaeger. He's our 2 guard. I'm gonna disagree with Nets fans on that. I'll say that. I think he's a 2 guard more than a point guard. And I'm gonna say in the 75%, he's a 2 guard, 25% he's a point guard. I like Jordy Fernandez for letting him bring the ball up past half court just to, develop, learn that skill. But just something that I want to see on a consistent basis, nah.
Maybe
If
we
you want to,
draft Kingston Fleming. He's a problem, Breezy. Kingston Fleming. He's a problem. He's gonna be top 5 pick. He's projected number 5.
Okay.
Kingston Fleming, a point guard. Point guard, but
Uh,
score first. Score for
we
like break
drafted
people
so many
down.
guards. We drafted so many guards this past year. It's like I really
But
want to aim
he's a
for a
problem
wing.
though, John. You seen his
I,
game,
I,
right?
I get I
He's-
get it, but I
yeah.
really want to aim for a wing. The Boston Wilson and even Boozer. Like I know we didn't have Boozer high right now, but Boozer at the 4 would be killer. It's just an old cloudy situation is what makes it dicey right now
Nah, I was
because
saying, John, God
if the
forbid
Nets
if
get
the Nets don't work
yeah.
out, top
And
4.
honestly, the way Noah
God
Clowney's
forbid.
played, it wouldn't behoove if we wanted to draft Boozer because I think Boozer physically can match up right now. It's just with Wilson and DeBasa, their dynamics really add a lot to this team's future if we got either one of them. And that's where the Nets should aim high for. You need that franchise guy, or else you're going to be a middling team. And let's not be a middling team anymore. Let's get that franchise guy, develop this the right way for once. I think we can.
Boozer athleticism kind of worries me though. That in the future, that in the
Yeah,
NBA level,
he makes
in the
up for it
NBA.
with pure physicality, man. The rebounds and
No, I
offensive
know he's a
ability,
beast, John.
pretty
Just
good.
there's other beasts. There's tall guys in the NBA. It's not like college. They got Rudy Gobert and Gobert or whatever, however you say his last name, Gobert, Gobert. That's how I think it's how you say it in French people. Uh, but you know what I mean. I think athleticism, but Peterson and Wilson and the Bonster athleticism is it's crazy, man. The athleticism is crazy. We need the athletic, I don't know, man. We need the super freak. Pause. We need the super freak.
hold
Athletic
on.
super freak. Okay.
Let me say this to the ruler. Yo, I'm not limited to him, bro. I'm not saying that he cannot play the 1 or the point guard at all. I'm just saying, watching his game, he's more comfortable as an off-ball player. He is. And I don't know if y'all see this, but the whole thing about his player development and shot creation coming from the 3 ball and then the pump fake and then get into the basket. I seen that tonight. I seen him pump fake,
Who we talking
sidestep, hit a
about?
3. I seen him pump fake and then get to the rim. Yago, I'm talking about Yago. So I'm saying that to say, and he's still a tall 2 guard. He still has that advantage, and I'll
He's not a
lean
two
I'll
guard.
lean with Leaf and John and say, okay, maybe AJ DeMonstra and Caleb Wilson is better for the Nets than a Boozer. But I don't know. But I will say that if we got any 3 of those, I'm happy, bro.
Same,
If we had,
Nets
same.
fans gonna
Bro,
cry, yo. Nets
Those
fans
is
gonna cry.
crazy. DeMar
I'm just
Rosen,
waiting for the
love
draft to
picking
come
Rosen.
around, bro, so I could come back up in here and write more all my I told you so letters to everybody up in this
Why are you
motherfucker.
doing that, Leaf? Why you got
Yo,
this negative
Leaf.
Because
Yo,
mindset
Leaf.
already,
Why?
bro?
Why
Like,
you don't?
it's like,
Why?
why,
Caleb.
bro? Like
Caleb
you just want
Wilson.
to add on to
He's
the
an
10 years
animal. Leaf.
of
Caleb Wilson.
depression some
If
of these
we
Nets
get
fans have
elected,
felt.
no, hold up, time out. Good things do not happen to shit franchises, bro. It doesn't.
Oh, okay. We have the most picks in Eastern Conference, but we're
you
still a
can't
shit.
say
Okay,
that. You can't say that, man.
Bro, what
He
do
can't.
we have the most? We only have the most picks, bro, because we feel like it's gonna work for us, like it worked for OKC.
Leave. The worst team got 2 less wins than us. Leave.
What
Worst
does that
team,
mean?
man. What do you mean? What do you mean? We right there. Just
Bro, that
wait,
means we
man.
we
Just
we
you'll
close to
see.
getting that
You'll see.
top pick. That's what it means.
Yeah,
Apparently
exactly.
If
We
not.
we end
only
up,
Apparently
two
it's
games.
moved
bro,
already.
They,
Apparently it's
we
moved
only won
already.
2 more games than a
listen,
worse record.
bro.
Leave
Right now
two
we got
games.
one pick, bro. Like if we end up with Native Men, everybody up in here
How do you
gonna be
know the Nets not
real
going to get
sorry.
another draft pick? What they don't. Maybe they're going to buy it from the Thunder. The Thunder can't afford
No,
all those draft
they
picks, and nobody else got
they can't,
money. The Nets got money.
bro.
Just
The
wait.
Thunder got all of the
Just
peoples.
wait.
Be smart. The Thunder got all those draft picks because they need them, bro. Nobody's coming to
How
OKC.
they can't afford it? They got to give at least 25 million to each
What do
rookie.
you?
Am I right? First round pick. I think
No,
like
they don't.
$25 million for 4 years. How they gonna afford
No, they
that?
don't.
Yeah, they do.
No rookies only make the highest a rookie can make is only 12. That's it.
What? Are you
12 million a
crazy?
year.
The new rookies, the top 10 picks. I think they get like $40 million now for 4 years. Look at
No.
the top five picks
That's
or
no,
whatever top eight picks.
that's an extension. Out of the draft they only
No,
get
look at
12.
just look at the Igor's contract. I think Igor got like $25 million for 4 years.
No, he doesn't.
Can anybody? Does anybody know? Can anybody look up top five pick contract first week right now, 2026? Right now, the scale.
Yigo is making 6 mil a year, bro. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. 6 million. It used to be like a 1.5, 2 million. You know what I mean? And he's the eighth pick. But if you're top three pick, you get way more than that. You get more than 6 million,
You
like
don't.
annually,
Yo,
right?
but
Yeah,
hold
like a
on.
10
Listen,
million right now. People get
right,
like
right.
a rookie.
Hold on. I'm home now, so I could pull all of that stuff up for y'all. But what I will say is
No, thank
this:
you, Breeze.
when you got the rookie scale contracts, those are the most affordable contracts. The CBA, in my opinion, they designed the contracts. They designed it to where you're gonna get your top talent from the draft. They want NBA franchises to build their championship roster from the draft. They don't want just because it's like that player empowerment shit changed the league. Players, I'm taking my talents to Miami, whatever the case may be. The players were very empowered in that whole era. So I just think that with the way they set it up now, they want franchises to start from the mud. They want them to start from the draft, build your championship roster from the draft. And in all fairness, they make a good point. And I like player empowerment, but not to the extent where it's like lopsided. Like I like to see competitive balance. You know what I'm saying?
True,
So
true.
yeah, shout out to JDJ and Bill Johnson with the wonderful news. Precious is getting his sweet revenge on the Knicks. 20 points, 10 rebounds so far.
Beautiful.
JDJ
Wow.
in the comments said, damn, Kings up 23 against the Knicks. Just
Come
beautiful,
on,
man.
guys. Come
No,
on, guys.
their former Knicks players love kicking their asses. The Obi Toppin
Look,
revenge
Breezy
game with the
getting
Pacers. Now
smacked,
this tonight,
getting
man.
smacked around by Sacramento Queens, man.
And they play the War.
Beautiful.
They play
So
the
hold on, what is
Warriors
Jalen
tonight.
Brunson not there?
No, he got hurt. He rolled his ankle. I
What?
didn't watch
Oh
it,
damn.
but he
Really?
rolled his ankle, and they
Yo,
say it
that
was pretty
explains
bad
why.
or some shit.
Oh, that's crazy. They face the
Yes,
Warriors
sir.
tomorrow
Yes,
night.
sir.
Oh, damn.
Ah. Breezy, that laugh. You know
I'm
that.
telling
He be
you,
like,
I know the Bucks are saying they ain't trading Giannis, but I'm telling you, man, I think the Knicks are going to screw themselves over and do what they always do, man, break it up. I'm telling you, I have my spidey senses, man. They're going off.
who?
They're going to make
They
that.
got
They're
no
going to make
draft
that
picks.
move.
We
No,
robbed
they
them.
have swaps,
Huh?
which aren't really that good. But if they give up everything for Giannis, they either have to pretend to win or they have to break that all up, and then we have their picks. So I'm telling you, if they make that move for Giannis, I think it's really going to
Yo, hold on,
backfire.
hold on. Did y'all see what happened to Giannis? His own crowd was booing him.
Yo, and then he blew back. It's
Yeah.
over in
Y'all seen
Milwaukee.
that? You seen that, people?
Yeah, I watched it
Wait,
yesterday. I was about to
wait, what,
bring that
please?
up.
What happened, please?
The Giannis, he scored the ball, but when he scored, it was the third quarter and they was down by like 20 something. and
Oh,
the
he threw
crowd
it
was
up.
No,
booing them
40.
like
I think almost 40.
boo, and then Giannis booed them back. It kind of gave me that same feel with Julius Randle threw the middle finger up to the Garden fans, the fans in the Garden.
Ooh,
It gave me that
yo.
same kind of feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they was down by
Did
75,
you hear
45 or
Giannis's
some shit.
interview yesterday, man? He roasted. I think he used a flamethrower. This whole organization. Doc Rivers talked about them having tired legs, and Giannis said that ain't no excuse. Like he called out, he threw Doc Rivers on the bus, saying he's a jerk for saying that's an excuse. And then he said, "Oh, I'm no longer going to tell these guys what to do. You know, I've been here 13 years. Like I give him my all." So it's like Giannis is not even shaving his face, man. The dude's got a beard going on. He looks disheveled. Like I think he knows it's going to happen sooner rather than later. He's getting traded, but he wants to look like I still got my credibility intact, even though I'm now booing my own fans. Man, it is so bad. I'm telling you, I think the Knicks are going to do what they always do. They're going to choke and they're gonna do something crazy at the deadline, man. I'm telling you, I think they're gonna
Yo,
do. I think they're gonna
John, they
do.
lost by 40
Wait,
without
wait.
Ant-Man and
I think
Rudy.
I think they're gonna do
Without
Towns.
them.
I think they're gonna do Towns, Bridges, one of Deuce McBride or Tyler Kolek, and all the remaining swaps for Giannis and Kyle Kuzma. The Bucks apparently want Kuzma attached to Giannis if they're gonna trade Giannis. So I'm telling you, imagine going from trading 6 picks for Bridges to trading Bridges for Kyle Kuzma, man. Oh man,
Why would the Bucks take
Oh man,
Karl
that
Anthony
shit sounds
Towns? They
sweeter than
want to
barbecue
rebuild.
sauce in July, man.
if
They
I
want
if
to
I
rebuild.
predict that and that happens, I'm telling you, that's gonna be amazing.
You know that, right, John? Bucks ain't
Right.
stupid.
I
Why would
mean,
they
I
want
mean,
a
the Knicks
30-year-old
have to
guy?
do something at this deadline. I mean, they're losing to all
John,
these bad teams right now.
John,
They got to do something.
John, let's beat up on the Knicks in a few more minutes. Let's go to Brooklyn. LM and Scott. They just joined the panel. We gonna get back to kicking the Knicks while they down. Know what I mean? But not right now.
Facts.
But
Gotcha.
Scott got on that panel first. Scott, talk to us. Shout your channel out. Then we gonna get to it.
Yeah, you can see me at Apartment Gamer more on YouTube and Apartment Gamer 1 on X. Yeah, today's
What you
game
thought about
is
what you thought about let me start you with do you think that Diego outplayed Fizz and Derek Queen tonight?
uh it was kind of even between the two, to be honest.
Okay.
I thought it was even. I was impressed with Powell though.
Okay. Talk to us.
Powell actually showed multi-talent, going in the paint, hitting the three when necessary, playing defense. I think they underestimate, a lot of people underestimate his wingspan, which kind of deceives people. He gets up real quick. He don't take nothing that's out of place. He's always seemed like he's always in control, which is kind of good when you shooting,
He's a smart kid.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I think
His shot selection, yeah, it's good.
yeah, it's much better than
He
the
don't
rest
force
of
it,
them.
right, Scott? He don't
I
force
told you,
shit.
Scott, weeks ago.
It's
he
much
should've saw that
cleaner
shit.
when
I
he's in the
told you.
paint. It's much cleaner when he's in the paint.
I hate when people trying to force players,
His
trying to
his
force shit.
his dribbling and footwork is a
It's
lot quicker than
it's
some people give him credit
it's
for.
it's his wingspan. It like when he elevates, he got a long wingspan, so
Right.
he can shoot over people. He sees the rim too because he's athletic. He can jump. All our rookies can't jump.
So hold on. So let me
All
ask you this.
the
Scott,
rest of them.
Scott, you want Drake Powell to start from now on?
Well, I would like him to get as much burn as possible. He still need a lot to learn. I mean, all of them do. All of them really needs a lot of work.
Yes.
I mean, but the only thing stopping him from starting is Terrence Mann.
Yeah, but Terrence
not
Mann
talk
is.
about Ant Man.
I think
Terrence
he's.
Mann.
I think Terrence Mann is experienced.
That's hilarious.
I think Terrence Mann's game, it's not like at this great level, but he be in the right places at the right time. And that's important in the NBA. Like, okay, say for instance, when you shooting a corner three, you need to hit that three because you can't get back to your man. You cannot get back to your man. When you wide open in that corner three, you got to shoot with confidence. You got to make it. Because if you miss it, it's a fast break the other way. And you running from the corner. And we
Real
seen it
talk.
happen. We seen it happen with Drake Powell when he missed a shot. They went in the corner and he was running to catch up to his man. Man already down the court. So now you put your bigs in bad position. That's just that's basketball. I mean, he'll learn that I need to hit this shot. I need to hit that shot. I can understand anything else you miss. Facing the rim is okay because you can get back, you can check your man. But when you're shooting from that corner shot, you can't get back. It's hard. Not unless you real fast. And I mean, everybody in the NBA is fast.
Facts. Facts.
So, but it was a good game. I mean, it was a good game. I mean, we could have won, but it is what it is. I mean, everybody wants to lose and get the rookies play, which is cool. I just hope that whoever we draft be worthy of that move, because we'll be losing for a season for no reason.
Right.
And that's a bad feeling, boy. I'm telling you, they're gonna make that locker room
hold on,
terrible.
Scott, before we go to LM, talk to us. What you thought about Cam Thomas tonight?
He showed that he could be a sixth man. That's for sure, because he was getting ready to light it up. But then again, he shows like he wants to be part of the offense. He made some passes, even though he made some shots.
Yo, Scott, how many assists did Cam Thomas have tonight?
I don't know, but he should have had more.
Yeah,
he should have had
five.
more because Nolan is always open when Cam is there. Nolan is always open. He's passing. He's feeding Nolan. Nolan is not hitting none of the shots. Period.
Yeah, Nolan got to shoot better
They
from
don't
the
gel
field.
together.
Rookie motions.
Cam and Nolan's styles don't fit. One is
It
quick, one is
fits.
slow.
It fits if you open. It's fitting.
It
It
doesn't
means
work
you
with
mean
this
he's
guy.
missing. He's missing.
Yeah,
missing shots.
I'm not gonna lie. Nolan be missing a lot of shots that you could see
Being 2
that
for 10
with
and
time,
stuff like
if
that,
you
and
give-
it's not like he's covered. He's
right.
not.
He be open. He can
He's
look at the
Cam
basket.
pass it to him. Cam swings it to him. He's open. Everybody focus on Cam.
Right.
Wow.
That's true. Now, what I will say is Cam didn't have a perfect game, but I did see his IQ being more selective in his shot selection. Like,
Of course.
he's not forcing shots up. I've seen some shots where he did kind of force it up, but I don't put that on him, Scott, because
Well,
every time he got the ball, they would play a 5 and out. Like, everybody
Right.
knows, no picks, no screens, no nothing. He get the ball off the curl at the top of the 3. Then after that, everybody just go about their way for him to do whatever.
Right. They give him ISO, then he swings it. He swings it back if he feel like it. Or if he got one-on-one, he's taking it. But if he see that the double is in the paint, and if he goes in the paint, he swings it around, he gets the ball back. Nolan goes to the corner and you open because they take in the middle of the paint away from Cam. He swings it to him, he's open. He's wide open. I mean he wide open too.
Nah, it's all they're gonna matter is like in year 3. If
he don't make that
1,
shot, he
if
gonna
you
be
make that
back in
shots or not in
the
year
G
3,
League.
and then if not, then you're gonna end up, probably overseas.
He gonna be back in the G League.
Yeah, or G League. Yeah,
Yeah.
but rookies
Until he can hit
they're
it.
gonna give
Yo,
him
hold on.
pass.
Five assists is nothing to sneeze at, Claude. Like,
No.
he had 5 assists, bro. He might have had 1 or 2 turnovers, but I'm gonna take that 5 assists, 1 turnover, 5 assists, 2 turnovers any day of the week, bro.
He should have had 8.
In
8 or
the
9.
6-15, I'll say he could have shot a little better. I'll give you that. But to say that he had a lousy game, nah. If you watch the game, you can see how he impacted the game. It was an okay game. It could have been better, but it was cool.
Now I like the idea that so the rookies can get some playing time. He sat him down in the late 4th quarter. I mean, prior to the 20 minutes, he sat him down. He sat him down, put Drake Powell back in, which was a good move because Powell was getting kind of busy. So, it is what it is. It kind of took, I don't know, MPJ had a bad day in the 4th quarter, but, he was good early. Our bigs didn't really rebound well.
If
We gotta do
Scott, if
better
you
with
were
the
the
rebound.
coach, who do you want taking that last shot? Drake Powell or MPJ in the fourth quarter?
Well, since he was on, I would Jake Powell.
I
But I
agree.
Me,
mean,
me
I
too.
agree.
I
I
would
would have
like to
said Drake
see.
Powell too.
Yeah, because he was shooting well. He had confidence. This would build his confidence. If he miss it, then
Oh,
he wouldn't have nothing to complain about if I sit him on the bench, right?
And y'all seen
true.
the drive to the bucket, easy dunk. Nobody
I
even
mean, I know you
too
want to
quick.
just keep putting them out there, but that's
Too
not
quick.
how it go.
It
You
was
gotta
also
let.
Right.
a 2 point game. He could have tied the game up, I think. So it's like you give it to MPJ. I get it because it's wide open, but MPJ is kind of getting in a trap now with his own 3 point shots lately. You just notice him taking a lot of chucking shots now as opposed to the efficient numbers he was doing. So
I
maybe
think
he's
As a
I
got to
think the
move
team,
that
Nets
bit.
told
as a
them
Even
team,
like,
we
"Yo,
haven't been shooting threes
let's
well.
go tank,
But
man.
you know what it is?
As a
Hold
Let's
team,
on,
go tank."
hold on. Let me go to Brooklyn LM because he didn't say nothing yet. He a member on this page, and
Hello.
I employ everybody to become members on this page. I intentionally made the price 99 cents or $2, something like that. It's not a lot of money, but you get a lot of privileges. You could hit me on X. You could say, yo, can you do a show about this? Can you do or you could help me choose a show. You could help me choose a topic. You can even join a panel. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of privileges you get by being a member of the page. So I employ everybody to become a member of the page. Shout out to Brooklyn LM for being a member of the page. But Brooklyn LM, talk to us, man. What you seen out there tonight? Your likes, dislikes, what you thought about tonight's game?
Uh, I mean, I didn't. I yelled out a hallelujah when Drake Powell started, so that was good. Um,
Hey,
I think
Hallelujah.
now, you can see, and I don't know why it took so long, but these guys, you can see how they mesh together in terms of, and this just proves my point. Powell plays good at the 2 spot. Like if you put him in his correct spot, he does what he do. And I mean, you've seen that tonight.
100.
Um, he just plays better. I mean, I don't know what was with the point guard uh fiasco there, but he plays better at the 2. You've seen a lot of his shot creation tonight, a lot of his defense tonight. His mid range is nice, man. He has such a nice mid range.
yeah, he does.
You could
Yeah, I
tell.
got
I
love
think
for
he
the
can
mid
be
range.
a. I feel like he can be a 20-point scorer in the NBA, like hands down. He
Yeah,
has the
probably, yeah.
tools.
Probably.
It's just I like to see him more aggressive, and he kind of was more aggressive tonight. I thought he was gonna win us the game wholeheartedly tonight by that clutch pull up three. Um, he just got the intangibles. I like his game. Yegor showing he's not afraid in the moment, as we all know. We didn't really go to MPJ until like really the last shot, but I mean, we seen a lot of Yegor taking these shots, and Drake Powell. Um, we just got killed by Trey Murphy and Zion tonight. Trey Murphy is gonna
Thank you,
do what he
Trey and
do.
Zion. Thank you. And
Yeah,
Sadiq Bey.
I
Include Sadiq
and
Bey.
Sadiq Bey with the
Yes.
clutch
He
three. That
didn't
was
do
Clutch
nothing
that was
all
an
three and that
easy
game.
dunk.
shot.
That was beautiful.
He
That was
didn't do
The
nothing
beautiful.
fans was
all
kind of. I
game.
mean, I think Yegor outplayed Fizz tonight too. I think you've seen more out of Yegor
I
tonight
know he can
than
shoot better
Fizz.
than Fears. That's for
Um,
sure.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, he
Jeremiah
he did what
Fears
he do
jump shot
tonight.
form is no good. Don't you know no
And
good?
in terms of overall as the team, I don't know if this is MPJ's last night as a net. We will see in these next few
We
days.
will see.
It's
But
possible,
if it
man.
is,
It's
he's had a
possible.
heck of a run. Cam kind of heated up towards the end. He was kind of awful in the first half, but he heated up
Yeah, the
again in the
third
second
quarter he
half.
was heating it up. Yeah.
So I mean, the guy's gonna score. He doesn't. It's kind of weird, He doesn't. I think realistically, he's like Scott said. I think he's warming up to the. Well, I don't know about warming up, but the 6-man role you see is good for him.
Yeah, if
He
it's
doesn't
good,
really
it's
have to do
good, right?
much.
I
You
mean,
know, he doesn't
shit,
have to
man.
go
You
out
in the
there and do
NBA,
much.
man. Damn.
You know, you get
LM, you
more
don't think
defense,
Cam
and
Thomas checked out though,
Hey,
LM? I
LM,
think
it's only
he
450 something
kinda.
players in the
I think
NBA.
he's checked
Come on,
out.
I think
man.
he's
At the end
kinda
of the
checked out, but I don't know.
the Cam situation is just awkward for all sides. Like he has moments where he's
Yeah, it's
locked in. There's
weird.
moments where it's like he's just going through the motions. But we can't fully blame it all on Cam. This front office, played a part in the situation being as awkward as it is. So if there is going to be a divorce, let it be amicable because I want Cam to enjoy playing basketball, not to see the back and forth of he's the reason why we lose a game. The reason why we lose the games is because we're not either locked in on the defensive end or we don't have a lot of scorers on this team. Like let's all not just bury Cam under an avalanche here.
Right.
Even
And
though even
I
though his time
mean,
is likely coming to an end, at least he does show you he can still score no matter what. So
but also as well, I mean, if you want to talk about on the tanking side, it looks like Washington is kind of trying to beat the Clippers. They're down by
Well,
4,
what's going
so
on with that? Because
wait,
I'm
they're
watching the
leading with the
Sacramento Queens right
Clippers?
now.
Oh man,
I'm watching
yeah,
the
it looked
Sacramento
like
Queens.
I don't know. The Clippers look like it's looking scary. I think if Washington and Sacramento win tonight, it'll be a three-way tie for 11 games.
that's
So I
wild.
mean, yeah, Friday would be a really huge L in
Almost
terms of we can get the
Sacramento Queens
second best
almost wrapping it
odds.
up. Anybody can see it. Like,
So I
almost
mean,
wrapping
in
it up.
terms of the tank, it's going well as it's going as it should, really.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, I think the trade deadline and the trade news is going to really start heating up in terms of who getting moved. So
It starts
we got to
tonight
look
at
forward to
12
that.
o'clock. It started tonight, 12 o'clock sharp. Now we're going to see these conversations are legit. And Kings, you're winning right now, but if you're going to blow this up, I know you guys want Kaminga, so let's all be businessmen and get something done here.
Bruh,
Yes,
Kaminga
sir.
I don't
can't.
want Kaminga. I do not want
Kaminga
No,
can't
Kaminga.
shoot, man.
we're not getting Kaminga. He's going to the Kings. If the
Did he
Kings are
get
part
cut
of the
off?
deal with the Warriors, Kaminga goes to the Kings, not us. The Nets have shown multiple
Okay.
times they don't want Kaminga, so
Nah,
it's
they
going to
could
be
have
like
got him
it's
before.
it's going to be like a combination of I think Moody, Buddy, and I think Malik Monk from the Kings and some assets. Like we're going to get picks from I think both the Kings and the Warriors
From what I
at the
heard, though,
end.
I feel like
I
they said the
think
Warriors is getting
Scream
kind of
something.
stingy with the picks.
Maybe connection.
But
Of course they are,
oh,
because a lot of teams don't want to give up picks because of the
they
way the
they don't want to give up their post Steph picks. I feel, which is smart because I mean, once Steph retired, I mean, you're gonna need those picks. So I mean,
yeah. So why would they
I
do
can
that?
see about it, but
Well,
I
because
feel
they
like
have
you
one of
don't
the
need
greatest players of all
2026
time.
though. You don't need
But
this year, and you don't
Scott,
need 2028. I think Steph is still gonna be in the league. So
No,
they
you
have
don't need this year, but that
they,
pick won't be nowhere near the top 10. The Warriors will be in the middle of the pack playoff team. They ain't gonna be a playing team.
well, at the end of the day,
mm,
if MPJ is the best available player, they should be willing to meet any price, but they still have a GOAT in Steph Curry. So it's almost like their last dance is coming up, but you still have a chance to get as far as you can. I mean, I've heard multiple times they say if we're in the playoffs, the Warriors, we could beat anybody. So if you want an MPJ, you should be willing to give up at least one of your post Curry picks because that is part of what we want back from this. Like, we're going to give you a top player away. Nah, we got to take some too, man, from this. We got to take Rolo Powder
We
Flesh
leave
here,
it
and
here
that's
with
one of those
something.
picks.
I'm
We
leaving
got
it
to
here
come up
with
with
something.
something valuable. Not just a 2026 pick that could go from 15 to 23 by the end of the season. That's not a valuable pick for me that I'm giving up MPJ. I want a 2029 swap and a 2031 unprotected, and then we'll talk about the other
I
stuff.
know, but the way Nets can draft, John. I mean, even if it's 15th pick, that's not bad. I
And
mean,
plus, these Warriors picks are going to
not
be
bad.
trade chips, so I think the Nets want these picks to be at a fair amount. Where if we're going to make a big move for a star, it makes sense to a team that would give us said star. Like you don't want the picks to be too close. We don't want to be too far either, just right in the middle. And the Warriors have all their picks right now, so like it shouldn't be hard for them to give us two picks, even if one of them's a swap at this point. I'll take it if that's what they're willing to offer, a swap and unprotected. But they got to be
The swap
willing
for who?
to meet us in the
MPJ?
middle. A first round swap. I don't think we're getting two straight unprotected. I think you get a
Listen,
one fully
all right,
unprotected and a swap.
John. Look, this is
That's
what I'm
tough,
saying. This,
man.
John. This is
MPJ, the way they're
John.
putting up
Wait, what
numbers and
Breeze?
Hold on,
What
stuff.
hold on,
Breeze?
hold on, people. John, this is what I'm trying to say to you. I pull up the NBA updated NBA rookie ladder to make a point. The point is that all of these rookies are being led by key veterans. Cooper Flag is supposed to be Kyrie and 80, but they hurt. So you could say that it's not Cooper Flag. He's kind of like a one-man army over there. But then you got Con Canepo, you got You got LaMelo. You know what I'm saying? You got VJ. You got Maxi. You got Queen. You got a bunch of guys over there. You got Cedric Cowley. You got John Morant. You got
Yo,
Triple J.
can y'all
Maxime
got the
Renard. I
reception
forget what
working,
team.
man? Y'all got the
Where's
signal?
Maxime Renard? Where's Maxime Renard at?
But I'm telling you, we should have drafted Radar. That kid has
I
been
think he's
amazing
with the
for what I've
What
Kings,
team?
seen.
ain't he?
What team?
The
What
He's
team
Kings.
with
he
He's
the
with
on?
the
he's on
Kings.
the
He's with
he's
the
on the
Kings. He's with
Kings.
the Kings.
Oh, the Kings.
Kings.
Okay, so we probably just missed on him. But
Yep.
Diego is 7. He got drafted at 8. So Jeremiah, he's in front of Jeremiah Fizz. And Trey Johnson, I think he was drafted before him too.
Right.
So I'm saying that to say Trey Johnson got vets. All of these players got vets on here. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to pass it to y'all, but I gotta say shout out to Javon Ship. He a moderator and now a member of the page. Thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that became a member. And yeah, I just 1,000 thank yous, man. I appreciate it. I really do, man. But that being said, W Javon Ship 3035. We're gonna keep it going. But I'm saying that to say I don't see when I weigh is MPJ more valuable helping the rookies or the trade package. I'm gonna say helping the rookies, John. I think he's just more valuable with us than us getting these, I don't know, 20, 30 picks or whatever.
In all the talks we've had about this since it started, I've even told you I see some pros keeping MPJ. So if we do keep it past February 5th, my belief is he's a part of this going forward because he lines up with the rookies getting their paydays like he wants his payday. So I can see something like that. But until then, I think for the Nets, like me and others have said, you look at all your options, you keep pushing the rookies, and there's two paths you could go. You go one path without MPJ, but you have the rookies. You go a path with MPJ and the rookies. I always said this: MPJ gives us optionality. But if it seems like the Warriors are desperate to want to maintain the remainder of this current window, then they got to be willing to pay a price for MPJ. I agree. We're not going to get, just give it to him to the Warriors for free. You got to pay a price. So if they do meet that price, the Nets got to make the best decision for their future. If they don't meet the price, you keep them, rest them the rest of the way. So, Breeze, I do see
Let's
potential
talk
pros
about the
if they do.
price, though. Let's talk about the price, because my thing is they need to be trying to figure out with 3-team trade where we get a top 5 pick in this 2026 draft. You got to realize we the ones who have leverage. Golden State Warriors, they are pressed. They just got a new building. They just left the old building that they played in, won championships in, to move into another building. I said that to say the realistic side of them being able to follow up what Curry did with Klay Thompson and Draymond Green and KD and all of these other different players is far. Like, it's not, to me, I don't think it's feasible. Like the Spurs did it. The Spurs was able to go to the playoffs for 20 seasons in a row and shit like that. I think the Golden State Warriors are trying to do something like that, but I just don't see it for them. Now let's call it what it is. They got Wiseman. They got high draft picks. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to keep Curry relevant and keep him winning more and more championships. They tried to give him the talent. They got Jimmy Butler. They got all of these different players. But my thing is, they have to come to MPJ. They gotta come to us. They gotta come through us. We gotta treat it like that. We can't
Right.
we gotta treat like, listen, when I say treat it like that, if they not gonna give us a top 5 pick for 2026 draft, it gotta be a top 5 or at least a top 7 pick. I'm saying we already got an 8th pick and we seeing what he could do. And Jordy Fernandez has shown that he could take talent, even if it ain't a number 1 pick, it could be a 2nd round pick, and he can make them, you know what I'm saying? He got a system where they flourish. So I'm saying that to say, bro, take full advantage. The NBA see that Jordy Fernandez is a good coach. I know we get a lot of fans saying, "Oh, we ain't gonna get a top pick." Leafs say stuff like that, and I can't really say that he's wrong. But what I will say is that Jordy Fernandez is proven to the Brooklyn Nets and the rest of the league that he's a good coach, and he's an NBA coach. So I'm saying that to say, the players see that in college and want to play here. I'm not saying they have the option or the choice, but trust me, the NBA keep hearing that these top lottery picks want to play for Jordy Fernandez. They want to start their career there. You think all of them? Yeah, they go on TV say, "Oh, I'm just happy to go to NBA. I'll play anyway." Look at Ace
Yeah.
Bailey. Ace Bailey almost dropped a tear.
Ace Bailey does not want to be in Utah. And you look at what's going on right now. Ace Bailey got drafted 3rd. Why isn't he on this list? You feel what I'm saying? He did not want to go to Utah for this very reason. And I'm saying that to say we showcasing our talent. Look at how many minutes these players get. Say what you want about Ben Saraf in the Brooklyn Nets, but they at least made him a starter in his rookie year. Now, I'm not saying he deserved it, but based on what the circumstances was, they gave him the opportunity. And they sent him to the G League to get minutes. They not just letting him, you know what I mean, not play. He's getting time. So I'm saying that to say things look favorable for the Brooklyn Nets. We can talk that talk. We can go in there and got elbow room on a negotiating table. If they not giving us a top 5 pick for MPJ in 2026, 2027, I'm hanging up the phone. Like,
I think-
At least top 7.
I
Top
think it's
7.
definitely dependent on what the Kings going to give us. Because let's say they want to get off of a contract, the Kings, right? Because they want Kuminga, right? If they're going to give us a contract that, let's say it's a bad contract, they have to give us the first 2. If I can get 2 firsts from the Warriors and a first from the Kings, that's like a 2027 Kings first. Then I get 3 firsts for MPJ, which honestly, some people have been saying they want close to a mid-cal haul. I think if in the 3-team deal with Kings and Warriors, the highest you come away with is maybe 3 firsts. You come away with 3 firsts, that is probably what you could get from a high picks perspective. And then the players, we all know what they could be: Moody, Monk, and Buddy. So if you want to get a high bar return, it's really what the Kings are going to give you back for draft capital perspective. Because the Warriors, I think they'll go 2 picks, 1 unprotected, 1 swap, but it's what the Kings are going to give you back. Because I agree, Breeze, you want to maximize every asset you could get back in this potential blockbuster deal. So the Kings really, if they want to give us a bad contract, you better give us a first-round pick with said bad contract, because you're not just going to get Kuminga for free, and we got to take back all these different contracts. So if the Nets can find a way to get a first from the Kings, couple that with 2 firsts from the Warriors, then Sean Marks is actually making out like a bandit, like he kind of did with the Mikal Hall. So I think there's going to be a lot of negotiation from now till February 5th, but I think this deal could get done a lot sooner because the Warriors want to get away from Kuminga as soon as possible. So we'll see in the next few days just how serious the dialogue in the last week has been. So let's just see it play out at this point.
Desmond Bain got 4 first-round picks, Breezy. So let's you know what I mean? I'm with you on that, Breezy. He got 4, man.
4.
He's way better than
He not
MPJ.
even
Way
an
better than
NBA
Desmond
champion,
Bain.
bro. And he got 4.
Come on, man. Come on.
I understand that deal, man. And the crazy thing is Memphis has the Suns pick, and everybody thought the Suns were going to be bad. The Suns are great right now. So that pick the Memphis got, man, it looked like a good pick for their return for Desmond right now. And then Ja Morant. And by the way, Breeze, I'm totally off the Ja Morant stuff. I thought about it in theory, but after his freak out today with Vance Williams during a shootout, we do not need that energy, man, on this team. Jordy would not let this guy play much on this team if he was going to be that.
He's a tumor. He's a tumor.
Oh, man.
He's
He's a
stressed out, bro.
crybaby, man.
Yeah, he's stressed
I
out,
don't
bro.
think we need John either, man. I think we
Man. Like shoot around's like one of those things where it's like you go through the schemes how you're going to play. This guy's getting mad at Vance Williams when he knows he's about to be off the team soon. Stop it.
I don't really think we need him because we don't have a GM that can handle him. That's why. It ain't so much that his talent is there. It's just you need a GM that can just,
John Morant is like a Sly Stallone.
You gotta
great action, Scott. Bad acting.
John's problem is he wants a system. John's problem is he wants a whole system around him. But now this new CBA, you have to adapt around the system, and he doesn't want to do that. So obviously he alienated that whole Memphis team, and now Miami wants it. But I heard the return today for Ja could be Terry Rozier, which is a dead contract, and Simon Fontecchio, no picks. Like, that's
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Value is right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though. Wherever he go, he's gonna be an asset. He's gonna be a problem if he goes someplace if he got a decent team around.
I've been hearing Miami for him, but I mean, Miami run
That's
the
a weird
same Memphis.
Y'all think he's faking his game?
Yeah, it's just that,
faking his game, yo.
Yeah, but Miami don't like to spend money, man. They don't like to. If he go there, he ain't gonna be there too long.
Yeah, they're stingy.
Is there a way Minnesota can get him? We pair him up with Ant?
That's
Yeah,
gonna be.
that would
I
be
don't
a.
know how good that would be.
I
That'd be
think
crazy.
that would be a dynamic backcourt though.
He
Facts.
but that jump shot is really broken though, Scott. That
Yeah,
jump
it's
shot is
okay.
really, really broken,
It's
man.
okay because he's some players can make things shake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
All
yeah, when
right,
he
all
drive
right,
to the
y'all.
bucket. Yeah, when he
Sacramento
drive
has
to the bucket.
officially won the game.
that's what's up.
Oh man,
Yes,
the
That's what's up.
Knicks,
Sacramento
man.
Queens,
Woo!
112-101. Let's
Listen,
go,
man,
That's
man.
what's up.
I gotta be
Let's go.
honest. You know, I seen that the Knicks was down on DraftKings. I bet a little dollar on DraftKings for Knicks to win. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's not about how much money I got off of the dollar because it's not a lot, but it's just to
It's just
know
a
that
thought.
we were losing so big to the
It's a
Kings.
good day when the Knicks
You
lose.
you
You
betting on
know,
Oh
orange
man,
and
who's
blue?
If Brunson did hurt himself, we face the Knicks next week in a game that I want us to win. So that could be
we
very
play them next
interesting.
week? Oh yeah,
Yo,
they
Yeah.
gonna lose.
yo,
He might be back. He might be
yeah,
back there.
like everybody,
yeah.
like on the stream, breezy, like almost this whatever second apron, right? The orange and blue second apron or whatever, third apron, and they like 10 games above 500. Really, man? Really? Is that what they're proud of? You know, is that
No,
what we
I don't
doing
know.
now, breezy?
Hold on.
Yeah.
We gonna come back to kicking the Knicks ass in a minute.
Come
This is
on,
Drake.
man.
This is Drake Powell right here. Let's just see what how
What he
he
said.
answer these questions. This is career. He had a career game. He's 16 points.
Yeah.
This is the most he had, bro. I just want to
Yeah.
hear what how he felt. You know what I mean?
Greg, what would you just say this one what came down to? You guys had stretches where you guys were able to break into their lead, but just couldn't do it closing out down the stretch.
I think it just ultimately comes down to defense. Obviously, in crunch time, that's the time where you got to tighten the screws on the little things. And I don't think we did that tonight, and that led to the outcome.
This was your second start of your NBA career. What were some of your main learning takeaways?
Yeah, just wanted to stay aggressive on both ends of the floor. That's what Jordy told me to do leading up to the game, and yeah, just ultimately trust myself and trust my teammates.
In that first quarter, a lot of fouls, and you got into foul trouble as well. Just kind of what was happening, and how were you able to kind of settle down into the game and play through it?
Yeah, it's a lot different from college. You got to show your hands.
I think is this tonight's game because it say Brooklyn Dallas. And it's
No, that's Brooklyn Dallas game.
This is the other
Yeah,
game.
I'm looking at the
Dallas.
Dallas shit. I'm like, what the?
Hey, the fact that Jordy told him to be aggressive shows that Jordy's taking the training wheels
Yeah,
off. I'm
I ain't gonna lie, I
telling
saw
you.
10
Dog
points.
this kid.
Nah, you don't got
That's
10.
the way.
Let's hold on. Let's listen to him anyway, and then we'll you know what I'm saying. Let's
Yeah.
on what he said.
Yeah, I didn't see
and
that.
that's something that I'll continue to grow at to be a good defender in this league. And I think just like with the more film that I watch, more games that I play, it'll just build over time.
With so many games coming at you, and then just different rotations and different lineups, guys being in, just in what ways? How is it to balance playing through that and fighting through that when the lineups change?
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I think I have a great circle back home that keeps my head on straight, and like I said before, just trust my teammates, trust my coaches, and then and then just from there, just keep flowing. At the end of the day, it's basketball.
Cooper Flag, he was able to be very effective. What was it like just to go up against him? How have you just seen his game be different?
Oh no, I don't want to hear about that. Cooper, he was killing us that game, man.
Yo, you look at his reaction. Yo, look at your guy's reaction.
My guy cut that shit.
Y'all wanna
That's
hear
what's
what
up.
he
I
said?
fucks
Y'all
with
wanna hear
that,
what he said?
breezy. I fucks with that.
Yo, that's
No,
a
he
meme
turned
right
mad
there. That's a
serious,
meme
bro.
right there, man. That's a
Nah.
meme.
He like, oh, you want to ask me about another motherfucker?
Yo, Breeze, you should save this and make your own meme about this, man. That could be a meme right there, man.
No, I ain't gonna lie though.
Say
It looked
that.
like Coop got injured tonight. I'm not sure. Bro.
Yeah.
Cooper
Well, he
got
been.
injured?
He
Oh,
played reckless. He played reckless.
Yo, Dallas,
Yeah, so that might not
Dallas
be a
boy,
good
they're
sign,
doing
man.
another tanking, huh? Tanking on purpose. I'm telling you.
That's the thing
Dallas
about
tanking on purpose,
basketball.
my
If it
guy.
don't come, if you go out there, and I get it, you
But it
gonna
looked
play.
like somebody fell on his leg. I think that's how he got
Yeah.
oh
injured.
no. Like Kevin
Yeah.
Durant
Oh,
with
that's
Jimmy Butler
crazy.
fell on it. Oh,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So hopefully it's not.
Hold on.
You know.
I
Oh,
meant
that's
to
different.
I meant to say something to LM, but I forgot. I wanted to say Dylan Harper wasn't on that top 10 rookie list neither.
Yeah.
No,
What's
he's
up
There's a
not.
with
reason
that,
for
bro?
that.
What's up with Dylan Harper, bro? What's up?
He didn't. He don't belong on San Antonio. That's what's up.
Listen, my whole thing is this.
He
My
belong
whole
on a
thing is
Brooklyn
this.
Nets.
That rookie list is based on what
Oh,
teams you go to. Like, it's your situation. If
hold
this,
on,
It
Scott.
is.
Let me say this because I just got an idea.
yeah,
If Dylan Harper don't belong on the Spurs, then he belong on the Brooklyn Nets. If the Golden State Warriors really want MPJ, find a way to get Dylan Harper to the Brooklyn Nets. Y'all got MP.
That
Oh
ain't happening. That is not happening. The Warriors ain't gonna do that for us, man. Stop.
man. Nah, I just think
Tell your peoples
it's
call
what
my
we.
peoples, then we can
why
talk.
not? Why
But
not? Why
it's what
should?
we predicted. Like he went to a team where they had Castle and they had freaking De'Aaron Fox. Like
De'Aaron Fox,
he
yeah.
wasn't going to start. He wasn't. He's going to come off the bench. They was going to always
We
strip
hate
him
the
from getting
Wizards.
Rookie of the Year contention.
We
Like
hate
it
the
is what it
Wizards.
is. He can't produce because he's not on a bad team. Ergo, that's why he's not
He's
top
not on a
10.
rebuild.
Right.
Otherwise,
He's not on the.
oh,
He's not on the Nets, or he's
this
not
team is
on not
further
anywhere else.
on with their build. That's what it
But
is.
Right.
hold on. But
Right.
what I'm saying is that's what I don't like. If the NBA is going to let the Spurs stockpile, then you're stockpiling picks. You just got Wemby, then you got Castle.
But it's
Disgusting.
it's about
Disgusting.
keeping your opponents from having pieces that would hurt you.
Bruh, no, that's not the way it's supposed to go, Scott. Yo, Scott, bro, listen. Why
Nobody
you?
likes the Spurs,
Hold
Breezy.
on, Scott.
Nobody.
The
The
reason,
lottery
I,
is supposed to help bad teams, not
I,
improve
but
good
it's not.
teams.
It's not,
right?
dog.
So hold on. Let me say this. 2 points I want to make. One, the NBA realized something. You keep putting these top talented players. You can't guarantee no player health for one, right? So you don't know how much you got them in that 4-year contract. You got these rookies in a 4-year contract. If they exceed expectations, they're gonna want the
Yeah.
bag. Now that's
Yeah.
all fine and dandy. But what I'm saying is when those picks come to the league, fans want to see them win. You
Right.
put situations where they always gotta be in a rebuild, they don't like that shit. So my thing is, if they can't make it work with Dylan Harper and Fox is just like, nah, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want to get into the San Antonio politics, but Fox is from out there, so just getting him off of the team ain't gonna be easy. I'm saying all that to say Dylan Harper the second pick, but think about it. Like how much of the role of the guy who's the rookie of the year changes. Like, yeah, you still gotta prove yourself, even if you Dylan Harper. But if you the second pick, you don't feel like you're supposed to be coming off the bench and having to prove yourself to Castle or nobody. So my thing is, as much as Harper being a professional, Dylan Harper, he's always a professional, always speaks highly about the Spurs organization. But at the end of the day, ain't no second pick supposed to be coming off the bench. That's sad.
At least with
They
Cooper
don't
Flag, he went
deserve
to
the number 2
Dallas
pick, Breezy.
where
They don't deserve that
he
shit, yo.
he was the
He's
lone
needed.
guy.
He
Right.
needed.
So
Needed.
Cooper is in run for rookie of the year. So I mean Dylan is supposed to be in run for rookie of the year too. I mean, he's the second pick in the draft. He's supposed to be up there with Edgecombe and Flag and these guys in Conker Knuckle, but they got him coming off the bench. They're not starting him. I feel like I thought they was going to experiment with the 3-guard lineup, but they like Devin Vassell at the 3 there. So
See, like
you're just wasting his time.
my thing is this. My thing is this. Jeremiah Fears, had he came to Brooklyn, he would have been better off at Brooklyn than the Pelicans.
Oh, a
Why you say
million
that?
percent.
I believe so. Yeah.
Why you
I
say
believe
that?
he would have been
I
a
think he
better
would've.
contributor because it wasn't like Brooklyn was stopping him from getting to the paint.
But that's the bigger issue. You sitting there giving all these high picks to teams that don't need this.
They don't need them.
Spurs would have been fine without Dylan. They didn't need
That's right.
Yo, they don't
You're
deserve
right,
They would have
LM.
been perfectly fine. That's
They
the
would have been the
problem.
same
You need to
team.
start giving these picks to teams that need the talent.
But
That's
that's I don't know why they do it this way, but that's
But
true.
hold on, y'all. I'm moving fast. We got Pod throwing on the panel. I want everybody to get, what I'm saying, say what they say, but I just wanted to contribute to the conversation. I pulled up the list to see the rookies who get the most minutes. You got VJ Edgecombe, the number 3 pick, getting 36 minutes a game. Cooper, 34. Bro, this is significant minutes.
Yeah, that's
36 minutes for
significant.
VJ. Cooper, 34 minutes. Con Kneppel, 32 minutes. Jeremiah Fierce, look at the drop from the top 3 to the 4th on this list. 32 minutes to Jeremiah Fierce, 26 minutes. Now, I'm saying that to say that's 6 minutes. You could do a lot in 6 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Now,
but 27 is good.
That's why their stats are so up there though, because they playing 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta head out, guys. But shout out to you and thanks for all the birthday wishes, man. Fun show.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday,
Easy, John.
Happy birthday,
Yo, guys,
happy birthday, son.
Yo, appreciate it, Pod. Drake Powell, man, he brought it
Get
to
a
that
number 1 draft pick, John.
Yo, John, you got the best birthday
Have a good
gift.
one, y'all.
Nets lost.
Have
a good one,
Tank,
baby.
Have a great one.
Right.
Can't get better than that.
So, Pa, you change your stance on the tanking odds, or you still off it?
Hold on.
Oh my God, Pot Thorn is here.
Let me stay what John said, LM, because he was a big advocate for Drake Powell. He even mentioned him in the conversation with VJ Edgecombe. So he got his career high tonight. Pot Thorn, how you feel about Drake Powell tonight, bro?
I feel like tonight it showed that why Jody Fernandez is a terrorist.
Oh,
they could have been doing this the whole season. There's no
Jody
reason.
play too much.
There's like if they were playing Cam Thomas in the shooting guard role, and they felt like the mix of Cam Thomas and MPJ could make them win now. Not something I would have done, but I would at least understand it. It would make some kind of sense, a little bit of sense. But you have this player who showed you tonight, and what I keep telling y'all, he has every way of score. He will dunk on you. He got the catch and shoot 3. He got the sidestep 3. He got the elbow jumper. He got the floater. How does that player sit on the bench for Terrence Mann? That makes absolutely zero sense.
And he's bigger than Terrence Mann. He's like 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan.
And play good defense too. But then how do he sit on the bench and you start somebody because you picked them 8?
No, he's not the one that you picked 8 that isn't in his way. He didn't even play every game. Right. He started TrEgor shouldn't have 6 missed starts. He has 6 missed starts.
I think his foot, though. They said his foot.
You know what I'm saying? Well, no, he was healthy for some of it. He was coming off the bench for a little bit.
I think a couple of them was for his foot.
They were playing. They were starting Ben Saraf.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's what happened when you got 5 draft picks.
No, but I think that's what happens when you don't evaluate your players properly.
He didn't need 5 draft picks, though.
Because Drake Powell is different. I don't know how much more you got to see. Drake Powell is different. He's not even like it's not even about how them being superstars, but 2 very good players. Now you put an AJ next to them. Now you put a Cam Boozer, you put a Darren Peterson next to what we have right now.
So hold on. So Python. So this is what I'm saying is this, right?
Beautiful.
Hold on. This is what I'm saying. I know that we post a PPA. I get it. We supposed to get the best player available. But from what I'm hearing, 1 through 4 is the best players available. Like you can get 84 of those players and be good. How true is that? How consistent?
That's exactly how you got to look at it. Tonight,
it's kinda. I feel like there's more. You still got Mikael Brown Jr.
Yo, don't sleep on Kingston Fleming. Don't sleep on that guy.
I'll have him 5. Kingston Fleming's 2.
You know
The
that
Right.
thing
pod. You
is,
know
the thing is, I
you
was
got
just
that
saying
clutch,
this,
and he's like
It's just we took 3 guards already. That's the only problem.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
And remember,
that's my
and remember,
problem.
he got a
Why
great
did you
defense,
pick
and
three
he's
guards?
6'5" and
that was
change.
my gripe the
He's
whole
6'5" and
time
change.
was if you make so many commitments at point guard, and then you fall on a great point guard in this draft, you stuck. You know how they say when you have two quarterbacks, you don't really have one? That's what happens when you have two really great point guards. It makes it where you don't even really have one. You
You can't say that
Right.
but
though, pod, because he's 6'5" and he plays defense. He's
Right, but
that kid is
it's still
that kid is an
even
animal,
with
man.
that, you
That
still
kid.
got to decide if it do you because I think personally, no offense to Jaeger, I think Mikael Brown is better than Jaeger.
yeah,
But
Mikael Brown is better than Diego.
would you just got this guy? Are you gonna bring Jaeger off the bench for Mikael? Like how is that gonna work? Your
but
lineup
hold
is
on, but
clogged.
why? But
But
why
Mikael
not?
Brown is even falling in the draft.
But hold on, hold
They
on. So
say definitely Fleming is number 5
And
projected.
hold on.
imagine
No,
if you
no,
get
it's not
Darren
definite.
Peterson. How
It's
does
not
that
definite.
work?
It
Yo,
depends.
hold
They're
on,
gonna play each other.
but hold on. What I'm asking is, why get a point guard anyway? You got AJ in here 3. You got Boozer here 4. You
No,
got
AJ is
It depends on where you land, Breeze. It depends
right.
on where you land.
If you
all right.
land third
So let me
and
ask you
Cam
this.
Boozer and AJ is off the board,
So,
you're
but
taking
no, but
Darren.
so let me ask you this: in the top 5, what's the positions there? Like in your opinion? So because I'm looking at Caleb Wilson as a 4 or 3, right?
Caleb Wilson is
Caleb
3-4.
Wilson,
Yeah,
AJ,
He play
Boozer,
all
and then
positions to me.
Darren
Caleb Wilson
Peterson.
play all
That's the
No,
top
positions.
no, no,
four.
that's not. No, no. But all right, LM, I got you.
let
I'm
me
with you.
let me give
But
you the positions.
what I'm saying is, to my knowledge, position wise, this is,
Let
and
me
again, like
let
I
me
said,
give
I
it
don't
to you.
watch it. Hold on, it's AJ DeBonshire. He played a 2 and a 3. Caleb Wilson
No,
played a
he's a
3 and a
three.
4.
He's a three.
He's
He's
a
a three
three.
four. He's a 3-4 if anything.
AJ
To be
DeBonshire is a
fair,
3-4.
he can't play the two though.
He can't, but he's six
It's
nine.
possible.
He's 6'9" and he's bulky. He's not a skinny
But
six
he's
nine.
mostly a wing though. Like
Yeah,
I
he's
would
a
count him
wing.
as a wing.
So
He
he
Who
a
could
you
play
talking
the
about?
foot
The Monster?
in high school. He played
yeah.
center and power forward.
Okay.
He's just big. I mean, that's
Yeah,
high school though.
Caleb is a wing. Cam Boozer is probably like a forward mostly. And then
Hate the
Yeah,
really the only guard out of there
hate the
is Darren
Wizards.
Peterson if you
Hate
in
the
the top
Wizards.
4.
right.
So, but if you get Peterson, there lies the problem.
That's why we got a
Because
tank. You see, Pod?
are you
That's
going
why
to
we got
say
a tank.
Jaeger for
See?
Peterson? You would.
Why are you
I
showing this
think that would
again,
be the
man?
case.
Oh no, because Wizards keep fucking losing, man. Oh my god.
Bro,
They wasn't beating the Clippers, man. I'm
listen. What
I'm
sorry.
I'm
just
saying.
saying. Come on,
Yo, bro,
man.
listen, y'all don't. All right, I'm just letting you know that the Wizards been doing this. We knew to this. They true to this.
Disgusting. Disgusting,
They
bro.
like you go to
Disgusting.
the. I'm not even gonna say the whole word, but you go to the tea party. You know what I mean?
I know what you
Trust me,
Yeah,
mean.
but they
I know what
facing
you
the
mean.
Clippers,
The
man.
Wizards is the one throwing it. You know what I mean?
The Clippers is gonna win though. We need the
They
Clippers to win.
hosting it.
Oh, I mean,
They're
either
the
way, you're
host.
right. Clippers, yeah.
We need the
I guess
Clippers
it
to win though.
benefits us.
We
You're
can't
right.
have we
Benefits
can't
us.
have the Clippers losing. We need them to win. So
Yeah, let's
it
True
get
is
the
that.
what it
True
is.
that.
Clippers.
Yeah. Or fuck OKC, man. Fuck
Yeah,
OKC.
because
But
Okay.
yeah, then again, like Darren
What you
Peterson,
mean the Clippers
if you
losing?
land
What
on
they got to
him,
do?
what does that mean for Jaeger? Like, what does that
It's
mean for
over.
Nolan? You know what I'm saying? This is
I
the
forgot the
It's
problem.
Clippers.
over.
This is the problem
It
with why
helps
you
us.
pick how you pick. Like you
And look
got
at
3
look at what's
guards,
happening. Look at what happened to Dylan right now.
right?
Dylan,
We just talked about that.
yeah,
Yeah,
Dylan is. I
terrible.
was listening. Dylan is getting. Dylan, I told y'all that the Spurs got Dylan for decoration because they don't need him.
Stupid. I
Should have
hate
Now
traded
the
that pick for
NBA lottery.
Giannis.
I hate the lottery.
they not thinking, man. They're not
Right?
thinking. And
Dylan's supposed to be up there
now
with
they depress the
VJ
player's
and
value
Cooper for
too.
Rookie of the Year, man. He's supposed to be up there for Rookie of the Year with
Yo,
VJ,
Pod,
Knuckle,
you know,
Coop.
Yep.
Spurs were never supposed to get Dylan Harper, man.
Like they
Never.
didn't even
They was never
experiment
supposed to get him.
the 3 guard lineup. I thought they was going to experiment it, but
No, they
Vassell's playing
tried
so
it, but
good.
and
the
nobody's
West
even
is too.
talking about the
You,
boy in
yo,
The
like
West
Utah.
has
Spurs
too much
don't
length.
deserve no top 10 picks after Victor Wembanyama for like next 10 years.
Yo,
They never
hold on,
deserved another top 10 pick.
hold on, Scott.
That,
I
that's
didn't mention Ace
insane,
Bailey.
yo.
I didn't mention Ace Bailey, but he was on that list for
Fuck.
minutes too. But again, he was what, a top 6 pick or something?
Yeah,
And
well, he should. He was
Utah
projected to
chose
be
him for
top three.
decoration too.
He was
But
supposed to
Utah
be
chose him
top
for
three.
decoration too. They not even starting
right,
him.
right.
I'm
Look,
gonna
look,
They
tell
are
look.
you.
marketing.
I'll pull it up for you.
Sometimes,
I'll pull it up for you right here. Look, right
yeah.
here. I got you, Spot. We're gonna go to you right next. I just wanted to Ace Bailey, 23 minutes. Bro, you a top 5 pick. Top, what is he? Top 4? What was it? Top 6?
Danny Ainge is
Five.
a is is
Five.
is a
Nah,
devil.
bro, he
He
supposed
was
to
the
be
fifth
Danny
one.
pick.
Ainge is a
He was
devil.
supposed to
He
be
is a
top
devil too.
three,
He is a
Man,
devil.
you
but
call him the
Danny
devil. That's
Ainge chose
crazy.
him. He chose him out of spite. He
yeah,
didn't need
Yep.
Ace Bailey. He chose him out of spite.
yeah. He
Like, nah,
chose him
y'all
so
not
nobody
getting
else
him.
getting them. Yeah,
Yep.
Hmm.
That's
I,
exactly
di-
why
I
they
didn't
chose
like
him.
the Ace Bailey pick for Utah because the truth is that don't pretend like I ain't got Laurie marketing running for mayor as soon as he done. I know
yep,
y'all love him out there. He became an all-star out there.
yep.
Like he played for Cleveland, he played for Chicago. He went
And
out
they
there and he
paying
was
him
really
40 mil.
balling.
And
Yo,
he
so that's
making
what I'm
Right.
bread.
saying. So why
I
why
Yep.
still think Igor
why
way
get
better
Ace
jump shot
Bailey
than
if
all
you
those
got Laurie
guys.
marketing? It's
Way
like
better jump
you
shot.
could have did something else with that pick.
Could have
Utah
gave it
and
away.
with Keontae George on the rise, I mean, realistically, Ace, I would thought they would play Ace at the two, but I mean, Bryce Cinnabar is balling over there too.
Yeah.
Sensa
So
He's
ball,
up,
Cinnabar is
bro.
too.
sensa ball.
Yeah,
They've been
he's
drafting a
balling over
long
there
time.
too. So
You
Keontae
remember
George is
you
up,
remember we were
man.
supposed like we was in the
so it's kind of
draft
like
mock
where
drafts
Ace where
picking
does
sensa
Ace
ball.
fit?
Ace,
Like
no, but Keontae George is a point guard,
On
bro.
the
He can
Nets.
fit, bro. Like that's the thing, though,
nah,
bro. But
but Sensabaugh is balling too. So it's like
He's just not
it kind of
athletic.
complicates things because you could put Sensabaugh at the two, which is where Ace would be, but you can't put Ace at the three because that's Laurie's spot. So I mean, it's like you kind of
Didn't
stuck
he
unless you
lead the
put Laurie at
ACC
the
in
four and then
scoring
put Ace at
Ohio
the
State?
three.
I think
Now
But
let me explain something about drafting. The
yeah,
way these guys are positioned right now on these teams, the next draft class is coming. Once this next draft class come, it's only 1 year before the next draft class come. So and they already looking at that next draft class. They
Yeah.
already assume what they want to get now. You as a GM, you already working like 2 years ahead.
Hey,
Easy.
hey
Scott,
Scott,
let me give you the name. You ready? You ready,
yeah.
Scott?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tyran Stokes.
who the hell is
When you
that?
see
mm,
2027?
he's
You think
2027,
2027?
he's
Oh,
he
number one
is
pick,
I'm gonna
projected
tell
number
you,
one pick.
he is the modern Charles Barkley.
Okay. All right. I'll
Okay,
look him
but
up.
he's taller.
He's taller.
He's not that tall. He's like 6'8". But
A banger.
Charles Barkley was
Rebound.
6'5",
you remember
barely.
when Charles Barkley used to be a
Came in the
dunker
league. Yeah.
when he first came in the league, and he's like, "I'll pour it down your throat like Barkley," like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
That's who
remember
Tyran Stokes is
Cameron
with a
Williams too.
3-pointer.
Remember
He's
Mm.
nice
Cameron
too.
Williams coming in the league
At Duke,
next year.
nice,
Yep,
but he's not. He's
remember
not.
him too.
He's not Tyran.
So
Tyran
now,
Stokes is that
Tyrion
good.
is. I think Tyrion gonna clear out the. He's gonna be at the top of the herd come
now the sad
next
part
college
is
Yeah,
season.
Ace. Now the sad part, Ace is stuck in Utah. He's going to be there for a while. They ain't going to deal him because I don't know
4 years,
why.
yeah.
I feel
I
bad, man. I feel
I
bad.
really do because his career can be a wash because
Yeah,
of that.
yo, you seen him in the hallway. You seen Dylan Harper. He said, "You happy?" He said, "Yeah, I'm happy."
Yeah, right.
Yo, listen, yo, y'all. What I'm trying to tell you,
boys speak jokes like
listen. The
that.
reason, the
We
reason
we
why.
give him MPJ
Hold on,
for Dylan Harper.
hold on, peoples. The reason why I
No
said that is
problem.
because I researched Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey the entire Rutgers season. Like I was listening to their interviews. I even recapped some of their interviews. I did one with John. John was here for I think that one. Long story short, Ace Bailey was saying stuff like, "Yo, when I got to Jersey, I was looking for Roscoe's and waffle and chicken. My nigga, ain't no waffle and chicken in Utah,
They might have it now in Salt Lake City. They
bro.
might. It's possible.
Bruh,
Now let's
he was,
Yo,
open
I heard
one.
they
bro,
do
he
got
was,
nice. They got some dope ass restaurants. Though, I
bruh.
heard
They
in
don't
Salt
have
Lake City.
nothing in Utah, bro. There ain't nothing out
Bro,
there.
listen,
No,
listen.
like the
Hold on.
restaurant.
Let
The
me
restaurant
be
scene is
specific.
dope.
Let me be specific, bro.
Go
Let
ahead.
me be specific. Ain't no beautiful black women like it was on Rutgers University. He got nothing
Oh,
but
he ain't
No,
seeing none of that.
no, that's over for
yo,
him.
he got
That's
listen,
over for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got a lot of snow bunnies out there, and he got a, you know what I'm saying?
And
Mama trying to tell him
they
over the
trying to
phone
trap
not to
him.
do this, not to do that, and he
I'm
trying.
sure
I
he got
think
a
he's
snow
trying to,
bunny though somewhere.
bro.
I'm sure he
I
do.
think at the end of the
Yeah.
day, you got to realize anybody that's a top five, and being all seriousness, anybody that's a top five pick, if they only getting 23 minutes in their rookie season, they feel away.
Yeah, they
They
do.
they feel like damn, and I ain't nowhere near home. Like
Nowhere near it.
he across the country. He from like down south or something. He like from
Tennessee.
Chattanooga.
yeah,
He's from
like
the East Coast, and he all the way out there in the
Chattanooga,
mountains.
No, he's from
Tennessee.
the South. He's from the
I thought
He
you was
South.
from
about
the
to say
South.
Jersey.
Yeah,
From the
Chattanooga.
well,
South.
on the East, well, the South, yeah. I'm
When he
saying on
talk,
the East Coast of the United States.
when he talks, he sound like Glorilla.
Oh
yeah,
God.
but no,
Oh
I
God.
get what right. That's what I'm saying though. It's a whole
After
different
2 years in Utah, he's gonna sound different. Watch.
bro.
He
You
gonna
go
come back sounding like Mike Brady
Yo,
from the
yo,
Brady
yo,
Bunch.
Breezy, yo, Breezy. Oh boy, he came and walk into like business places on Sunday. You remember? Because everything is closed on Sunday in Utah. It's a Mormon state.
Oh
You know that,
yeah,
right? Everything is closed.
he might turn Mormon
They don't work on Sunday. Nobody do shit on
No, he gonna
Sunday.
have on polo shirts
because the club is the church
and
or the
penny
temple.
loafers.
But I heard the restaurants be popping. I don't know. I be doing, because I be traveling. I never been to Utah and shit, but I would love to go see their
That's what I'm
Ain't
restaurants.
saying.
nothing
The
else to
NBA
do
doing
out there but to eat.
Yeah,
That's all you
probably.
gonna do.
shoot.
Probably.
Not unless
I'd
you
rather be in
hunting.
I'd rather be in San Antonio than Utah.
Me too.
Shoot.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, Texas steaks and shit.
and
Hell
both
yeah.
places, and both places is nowhere.
And
Both
that
places
and that
nowhere, but if
ain't
I had to choose,
San
yeah, if
There's
I had
nothing
to
I'd
like
be in
choose,
I'd
Brooklyn
yeah.
rather
though.
be in the Austin area. I ain't
At
gonna
least I
hold
can
you.
get to Dallas. You know what I'm
Nah,
Word, they got
saying?
some
Imagine
good
nah.
food
Ace Bailey
spots,
if he
good
was in Brooklyn, man.
hotels.
He would be chilling
Austin
on
is 2 hours
Flatbush and
away
shit. He'd
though
be
Huh?
but that's what I'm
from San
saying. Like
Antonio.
Dallas, right?
No, Austin is like 2 hours away.
Austin,
Dallas is
Texas.
like
No, but I'm saying he would have done better. He would have been better off in rather in Dallas or San Antonio or Philly than freaking
Ace Bailey
Utah.
should have been
bro,
in
he
yeah.
could have
Brooklyn,
Yeah.
been on
man.
the
You know what I'm
East
saying? On
Coast. He could
Utica,
have,
eating that
bro.
fish. But
Just the whole fact that he like that's like northwest.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying? Like he's no chicken, no nothing in his culture. If he even play any of the music he liked from Tennessee, Chattanooga, they gonna be like, oh my gosh, what is
they're
he
going
yo,
listening to?
Breezy, he would never try rotis. None of that, Breezy.
Nah,
Which
He
is
he
would
ain't
never
why
got no
try
jerk
roti
chicken out
flatbush
there. He
rotis
ain't
and
got
shit.
right. He ain't got no
which is why the
oxtail.
NBA got to do AJ a service, man.
He ain't
Let
got
him stay
no
in
Timberlands,
BYU, but let him go
man.
somewhere else, man. Let him go to
Yo,
let him come home to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Let him get them out of Utah. Ain't nothing good over
but
there.
that's the whole thing with Sean. That's why I kind of like put all the onus on Sean. I understand some people kind of like try to throw shade at him, but yo, he need to do some wheeling and dealing, man.
Yo,
You
facts.
That's what
Yo,
I'm
he got some
saying.
work to do, man. Sean Marks
Gotta
got
he
some
got
work to
to he
stop
do.
got to
sitting on your
talk
butt
up.
and start making
yo,
moves, yo.
you want to know something though? To be
Hire
fair,
me, shit. I get
to
it
be
done.
to be fair,
Fuck.
fellas, I say Sean Marks gets a pass because if you hit on 4 of your 5 draft picks,
That's good.
yeah.
That's
I
good.
gotta give you credit.
No, no,
But
I'm
but,
Yeah.
not
but, but I'm
saying
saying we
that.
can't give up on Ben Saraf though.
It,
I'm not
if
saying
you
he
get
don't
Don't
know
give up on
talent.
Ben
nah,
All I'm
Saraf.
I've
saying
been
is,
I've been saying Ben
Sarav can stay in
Sarav
the
is a
G
bum
League for his whole career for all I care. I don't get leave
I don't
him
know.
down
I don't
there.
know. Ben
since he
Saraf,
was
you
at
never know, man. You
since
just
he was
wait.
in Germany last year,
Just wait.
man. I watch because Noah Esenge is my guy. I watched Ben Sarav because I was watching for Noah Esenge,
right.
and he stinks, man. He's the there's so many point guards like him in Europe. He's like he can you ever picture him being anywhere near what Nolan is gonna be? I don't think so.
No. They was calling him the lefty D-Lo. I'm like, yo, come on,
Because
man.
he's unathletic. That's how they were trying. They were trying. They were trying to tie in. Oh, he's good because D'Lo's unathletic and he's unathletic,
Right,
so he's
but
gonna be all right.
You know
Pod,
who you remind me of? He
you
remind me
seen
of the guy who played for the Nets too. You remember he used to play for the Miami Heat, Dragic. He kind of
Yeah,
remind
but
me of
I
Dragic.
think Dragic is better than
Dra-
him.
No, he's
Dragic
better.
was
No,
an
I'm saying Dragic
athlete.
is better. I'm saying like his game doesn't it look
Right,
similar?
but Paul, you gotta remember D'Lo. Like you seen D'Lo at Ohio State, but you also
Mhm.
he was a second pick. Like even in all of that, D'Lo was the second pick in the draft. So it's like
It's
you comparing him to
disrespectful.
that? Yeah, it's mad disrespectful.
Your pod. We need to like a buy or whatever another first round pick
Yo,
in 2026. We
No,
hold
I
need
on,
to
think
yeah.
buy.
I
Hold
think they
on,
need to trade MPJ and get a first round pick in 2026.
And
But
PJ just got traded, y'all. Hold on.
not for number
what?
20 pick. Nah.
No, I'm joking.
Not for number 20 pick,
Yo,
Pod.
stop playing,
it's
man. Stop
it's
playing
it's
around, man.
it's gonna happen. It's
That
gonna
would have been
happen
some
like two
news
days
though.
before the trade
Yeah, I
deadline.
was, I was like, damn.
What
To
you
be
talking
fair,
about?
I think we
Sacramento
keep him.
Kings
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think
2026?
he
We
getting
take
traded. I
that.
think we
We take the
keep him.
Sacramento
Yeah, my
2026.
my immediate
We take
emotion was sadness, man. It wasn't what we got, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because you know what's
Hey,
coming afterwards, right?
Breezy, prepare yourself.
but but
That's
Right,
why I talk
man.
to you
I
real
don't think
because
he getting traded, Potter.
I
I ain't
don't
gonna
think
lie.
but
you
I'm saying yo,
I,
but Breezy,
I don't think Sean
you're
Marks
changing
got the
your
skill to trade him,
mind
but
though
I
about
think he's
Igor
trying.
though, right, Breezy? You changing your
Bro,
mind about Igor though. You said it in the
yeah,
beginning,
no. I
right?
think, but my thing is, I still feel that he's a two guard over a point guard. That's
I'm
all.
saying,
Besides
Nah,
but
that,
but the jump shot is
the
legit,
future two
Breezy.
guard
The
play
jump shot is
started
legit.
tonight. His name is Drake Powell.
I don't know why y'all calling him a two. Did y'all see that pass he did to Claxton tonight? Like that pass
yeah,
Yeah,
was
that was
overhand
nice.
under the
nasty.
rim, that was
He got
tough.
the bro. He's a point guard, bro. I'm
He's a
telling you,
point
he
guard,
is a point. He's
and
a
when he
point guard,
But
man.
I'm
when
saying
his
how many rookies besides like top two, top three you could say you can say when he has the ball, pause, last whatever last minute, and you like some other rookies you'd be like when they take that shot, everybody all or whatever team fan they'd be like no, everybody gonna say don't take that fucking shot, you crazy,
Bro,
you
you
rookie.
got a guy
But
who's 6'9". He
Igor,
not scared of the
everybody feel
moment.
confident like yo he can take that shot even if he
yeah,
misses that shit. It just
You
yeah,
looks
got a guy
the
who's six
form
nine.
looks
He not
nice as
scared of the
fuck.
moment. You know, he's gonna get
Form looks
stronger.
nice.
He's gonna tighten the handle. Year two, he's gonna look completely different. I'm excited for his
I
trajectory.
hope so. I hope so, Elvin.
I
what
I
I
think I
like
really
think I
do.
about
think
him.
he can make the like a set foot jump shots
I'm just glad that he's
way
aware of this stuff,
past
though.
3 point
You know,
line,
he's
like
Huh?
aware of
way
what he
before
got to do.
3 point line.
Exactly,
Oh yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I do
'Cause
think he's aware of it, though.
he
Yeah.
He's
knows what
very
he has
aware.
to
He knows
I'm
fix.
what
saying,
he has to
do you
do.
guys
I
think that
hope so.
he
I
could
hope it
have like
worked out. I
a
really
Steph
do.
Curry range, like
But
pulling up like from
I don't know about Steph Curry
no, I'm
range,
saying
but
like pulling up from, but like with the same form, not changing the form from 30 feet
yeah,
away. I think he can do it because I
I
can
he
hope
see
so.
it.
does.
I can see the
He looked
form is
good
not
shooting the
changing.
ball. He be in the right spots. I mean, he's out there with MPJ though,
Do you agree?
and the
Do you
attention
agree
is
with
on
me though,
MPJ.
Breezy? I don't know,
But
if
that's part of
Breezy's
the learning
is
thing is
listening.
that you know that if you out there, eventually you have to be that MPJ. You eventually
Right.
gotta pull that
right,
double.
that's true.
If you ain't
I'm saying,
pulling that
Scott.
double, that means you just a bench player. I
Scott,
just
like
hate
a
to tell you that. I mean,
when it gets further from the little bit further from the 3 point line, you see the other rookies, their shot is gonna change. You just
okay.
know.
I hope
But
so.
his
I hope
shot
so,
is not
people.
gonna change. You can see. You know what I
I
mean?
hope so.
Most people shot, changes
But
because it's far away.
you
It's
know
too
who
Nigga,
else
far.
has
Nolan got
nice
it.
form?
Nolan got it through 3-point drills this all season. Though,
Yeah,
man.
Badly.
he's they got a good shooting program
You
within the
work on
Nets.
catch and
The
shoots all
but
all season.
Because Cam
Nolan's
been
form
feeding them.
Nolan's form is great too, though.
Yeah,
For
he has
It
a
is.
good
It's not
form. It just
ugly.
be
It's not
it's not a
ugly.
bad form. It's
It's
just
he
not
just has
ugly.
to
Now
It's just
imagine
he
if
that
just has to
Igor
get himself to
could form
15
could
shots
even
a game.
get smoother, right?
yeah,
His
it's not
form he
ugly.
could get
It's not
even better.
ugly.
No,
I'm not saying that
what
he can't
once
work
the
on it.
game slows down, you know who he's better than? He's better than Mikal Bridges.
He
He's
reminds
gonna
me.
he's gonna be better than Mikal Bridges because he has the size, 6'6", 7-foot wingspan. He has the defense. He has the athleticism, 43-inch vertical, and he has mid-range games. Floater. He hit you with a floater tonight. Now, he got 10 shots tonight. Look great. Why Jordy can't get him 15 shots?
Well,
That's the next
I
step.
Start
think it's in
getting
the
the
flow of the
teams
Starting to
right.
That's
get
the
game.
it,
next
man.
step.
I
That's the
think
next.
it's in the flow of the game. He had.
Not
You talking
you.
about
Sometimes you
Nolan,
gotta.
right?
No,
Some
he's talking
No,
I'm
about
talking about
I'm talking
Drake.
about
Powell.
Drake Powell.
Oh, Drake. Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Drake.
I think it's him. He's
He's
just not aggressive. It was a couple of shots. It was a couple of times he was in the paint still, and he passed. I get it. They were open, but you was too. Word.
listen.
I think
Take
he's
that
He
a
shot,
has
smart
dude.
kid. I
he
don't.
He
I
has
think.
to.
he
Somebody
has
on the
to
team has to tell him.
take it.
Listen, take
He
that
need a guy.
shit.
If he had an ant mentality, he oh my god,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's his mentality. I
he
don't
would
think
be
it's not like,
he would be
he wants to
so
be a great team
dangerous.
he's
player. I get
he's
it.
a Hall of Famer if he has Ant's mindset.
Right. I think he's
That's
He
skilled, a lot of skill. He got a lot of skill.
and the
he's
dude is built like he's built like a tank on the
And he got
court.
a
Like
7 foot
he has
wingspan, and that
size,
throws people off. A lot of
yo.
people
right?
don't realize
He's
Like
that
he
he can.
already guards the other team's best player.
Right,
It's
which
he
takes a lot out of you.
like I
Imagine
yeah,
remember
even
the
imagine
but
if
he's a
like a
rookie.
nicest fuck
Yeah,
street
yeah.
ball player
Uh-huh.
trying to get over. Trying to get
it,
past Drake Powell.
he had a
Imagine.
play tonight where Zion was guarding him.
That's
He
crazy, yo.
did. I think he did like a jab step when that
Yeah,
Zion finished open. I'm like, yo, like this kid got everything.
He
he
got
He
do.
just need
Yo,
to
skill.
be aggressive.
yeah,
He just got to be
yo,
aggressive.
hold on. Yeah, let's leave on that note. Y'all heard what he said. All he got to do is be aggressive. They saying that he might be a two-way player. They saying Drake Powell might be a two-way player. Listen, shout the Python, shout the people Hernandez, come on down. Shout the Brooklyn LM Scott. You feel what I'm saying? Shout to Javon Ship for becoming a new member. I appreciate that. The prices is light. You know what I'm saying? I could name 10 things that's more important. I mean, more expensive than to become a member on my page. You know what I'm saying? Chewing gum. Let me see.
Chewing gum.
Uh, Kit Kat. Like, bruh, like the prices. It's for y'all to become members. I did that
Yeah, Kit Kat's like
intentionally. Just
$3
like,
now. Yeah,
yeah,
that's fact.
you know what I mean? I ain't even
That's fact.
charging $3. You feel what I'm saying? But that being said, again, man, shout out to all y'all. I appreciate all y'all. Shout out to Brooklyn LM. Shout out to Javon Ship, Parthorn, Scott, people Hernandez. Come on down. Shout out to Lee for joining the page. Shout out to John. Happy birthday. Shout out to Maria Signal Moore, Jellio, Marcus, Next DNA, Beeman Boy, Joey BK, Cooney Jean Philippe, GIHF _ Carter. Again, Brooklyn LM, Mr. Seahorse, J Noel, and again, Javon Shit. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know we're gonna be back with more content. We play Friday. I might pull up tomorrow. But yeah, man. Have a good night, man. And I'm a leave here saying that Drake Powell should continue to start. You know what I'm saying? He should continue to start.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to seeing him in the lineup next game. Facts.
go watch the
Nets fans
highlights
is
to the
the
Duke game, y'all.